And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Here we go, Scottish Cup action tonight, Thursday night, a bit of a random night for the old Scottish Cup guys, but we've got Hibernian versus Cove Rangers in the Scottish Cup, as I just previously said. Guys, if you are new, please do smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, looking to try and get some Hibernian supporters in, and even Cove Rangers fans here in today's live stream, guys. Big shout out to you all who have tuned in. As I say, it's Thursday evening. Hibernian, not sure how this live stream is going to go down. I know the Hearts ones are pretty popular when I've done them, but I don't think I've ever done Hibernian when they've been on their own outside the sort of old firm or sort of outside the Edinburgh Derby. But guys, if you are in here, jump a like, say hello down there in the old live chat. And yeah, guys, it'd be great to speak to you. Let me just see. As I say, it's pretty dead, pretty quiet at the moment. 2 seconds. Just going to sort the live stream out. In fact, I'm going to go through some of the team lineups for tonight's game quickly. I'm just going to check the audio's all right as well. Just see. Yeah, that's audio's all good. Lined up well. Anyway, as follows. This is what the team lineups are for tonight. Hibernian versus Cove Rangers. In fact, is that bad? I can't even get the old the lineup, so I'm going to have to go on the Hibernian Twitter page. Not showing up on FOTMob at the moment. 2 secs. But guys, if you are just tuning in, please do hit that old like button and subscribe. As I say, I probably won't do a proper commentary. It'll probably just be like a kind of just a sit back with the subscribers and just follow the scores of this evening. But as for Hibernian, who start as follows, it's Macy in goal, Hanlon, Stevenson, Holberg, Caden, and up top, of course, is Campbell, Newell, Henderson, Doig, Muller and Doig. So a pretty strong side there for Hibernian. Now I've got to go on somewhere on Twitter and try and find Cove Rangers team lineup. Here we go. Goalries in goal. Neil, Milne, Scully and Ross at the back. In the midfield is Strachan, Yule, Megginson, who's also the captain, Mason, and up top is McIntosh and Fivey or something like that. Again, I don't know too much about Cove Rangers, but I do know a bit about Hibernian, and obviously they've just come off the back of a defeat against Celtic on Monday night. I think they were missing quite a few players, to be fair, Hibernian, in that game. Obviously tonight, I'm sure there has been a tiny bit of rotation, but Hibernian have got a fairly strong side out this evening to try and combat any upset from Cove Rangers. They won't want Cove to try and do a sort of giant killing. As I said, Ewan Henderson has been pictured there tonight. Could he make his debut? He is making his debut, sorry. Ewan Henderson making his debut. Buskery, who started against Celtic, who's on loan from Norwich. He started, as I say, against Celtic. However, he is not featuring in the lineup tonight. In fact, he's not even on the bench. And then obviously Clark as well, who Hibs managed to get on loan from Ross County, isn't going to be starting. He doesn't feature either. I think he's out for the next 6 weeks, so he's going to be waiting some time until he makes his debut. And yeah, Nisbet's on the bench, Gogic's on the bench, Murphy, Doyle, Hayes, Allen, Scott and Mackie. So there is a fairly strong bench there for Hibernian if they do need it, but I'm sure this is a decent enough side to, combat Cove Rangers, and I'm not expecting a giant killing tonight, but look, Cove Rangers will be well up for it. As for Cove Rangers, for those of you that don't know too much about them, they are currently on a decent run of form at the moment, they do play in Scottish League One, and they are top of Scottish League One at the moment by around 8 points at the moment. Airdrieonians are in second, Cove Rangers are top of the league, 49 points, 15 wins, 4 draws and only 3 losses so far this season. Their last 5 games has been some sublime form, it really has. Alloa, they beat 3-0, East Fife, they beat 4-2, Peterhead, they beat 1-0. They also beat Clyde 1-0, and in the last game they beat Montrose 1-0 with a 10-minute goal in the 10th minute from McAllister. So as I say, Cove Rangers are in some decent form going into this one, and they probably do fancy themselves to try and cause an upset, but it is going to be hard here against a Hibernian side that I do rate under Sean Maloney. Of course, it wasn't the best of performance on the weekend there against Celtic, on Monday against Celtic. But look, this is a different opposition, and you really fully expect Hibernian to come out here and really give a game here to Cove Rangers and really come away and go into the next round. The Scottish Cup, as I say, we've got loads of games this weekend. We've got we've got Rangers versus Stirling tomorrow at Ibrox. What a day for the Stirling players. Also expecting a few of the Rangers youngsters to maybe get involved in the match as well, like the likes of Leon King and co. Then on Saturday, I think we got Hearts, who play a eighth tiered side, I think, right down the bottom. This team are from. They managed to do a giant killing against Hamilton. Huge result that they got, and they've been rewarded with a tie against Hearts of Midlothian. That's at 12:30 on the Saturday, so we'll be live for that one. That's going to be an interesting game. And then we've got Celtic versus Alloa at 5:30, then followed by the next round draw. But guys, do us a favour down there in the old live chat. Who do you think's going to win the Scottish Cup? Who do you think will go on and win the Scottish Cup? Will it be Hibernian? Will it be Cove Rangers? Will it be Glasgow Rangers? Will it be Celtic? Will it be or another team, St Johnstone? Will they go on and retain the trophy? Let me know down there in the live chat who you think's going to win the Scottish Cup this May. Michael Stone, greetings, Dan's. Been busy for a few weeks. Glad to be back. Good to see you, Michael. Hope you are well. As I say, I'm not really expecting the most busiest live stream today. Usually with Rangers, Celtic Rangers especially, the live streams are absolutely popping. But yeah, today obviously I'm not really expecting too many people in, but you know, usually just the regular faces. And as I said, we'll have a chilled one this evening. Just follow the results. As I say, Arsenal are playing Liverpool later on this evening. That one's it's 0-0 on aggregate, second leg of the semi-final of the League Cup. So that one could be interesting. As I said, we'll have the game on the background. We can talk about other bits and pieces. But yeah, the main discussion will be the Hibs one. Have we got any Hibs fans down there in the live chat? I can't see one, but I can see John Mitchell, who is a Hearts fan. Good to see you, John. Hope you're well, buddy. What do you think of that Kambungo Deshmanga that apparently Hearts are wanting in the January transfer window? He plays for Chesterfield, 24 goals in 21 games down there in the National League, getting eyed up by a lot of EFL teams along with Hearts as well. Apparently Hearts are one of the favourites to go and sign him. Michael Stone says, absolutely popping Martin McGuinness. Primetime says the Queen's 11 for the trophy, says Primetime. Yes. Can Rangers end their hoodoo, though? That's the thing. You know, Rangers have struggled in cups, especially after coming up from the championship since that 2016 championship. Wait, my camera is super laggy. Yeah, it is laggy. 2 seconds. Let me just change the port. Make sure that's all right. Then we'll get into it. Yeah, Rangers have kind of struggled, especially in the Scottish Cup. I think under Gerrard, the furthest that Rangers got in the Scottish Cup was the quarter-final. I really did think it was going to be Rangers' year last year after, you know, beating Celtic. That was the hard work was out the way sort of thing. Even though Celtic weren't at the levels last season, Rangers had got the hard work out the way and then kind of got to the quarter-finals against St Johnstone and kind of sort of messed it up from there. So, yeah, I think Rangers will want to get that cup hoodoo off their back. I know the league is the priority, but, yeah, of course, you want to win a Scottish Cup. You know, Rangers' history was created on winning trophies. And, you know, the Scottish Cup's another one to do. 2 seconds. I'm just going to get my live streams quickly set up, guys. Who we got in the old live chat? Meek 2003 says Celtic for the cup. My uncle... Oh, crap. It's loud. My uncle used to manage Hibs, says Rusty Wrench. Who is your uncle? Who do you think will win the cup, Dan? It's a hard one, man. It's a hard one. The thing with cups, the league's, I think, Rangers. The league is more like consistent over time, but cups are one-off games. It's hard to sort of put your finger on who's going to go on and win it. Of course. I don't know who would win the. It's hard. It's hard to say. Maybe would you back Rangers to maybe end the cup hoodoo at some point? Celtic looks strong. They've already won a cup this season. Could they do it? Or could Hearts Hibernian go on and win the cup? Obviously, St Johnstone did it last year. It's hard to pick a cup winner, but until it goes a bit later on into the season. Why is EastEnders on here? Why is EastEnders on He's Goal for? Is this game on BBC? Is it, troops? Is it on BBC? I don't even know, to be honest. I don't even know. Is it on? Liverpool Arsenal prediction. I'm going to go with Liverpool, surely. Liverpool. Liverpool, maybe? You got to go with Liverpool. In fact, Arsenal had a really, really good performance, but Arsenal and the League Cup don't really go well together. They don't really ever win that one. To be fair, Liverpool and cups don't, like domestic cups don't really go too well together either. Why is EastEnders on here? He's going to show me EastEnders. Am I going to have to wait a bit longer until this comes up? Good to see you, Golden Temple, mate. Hope you're well, buddy. It's on BBC Scotland. No, that's what I was thinking. I had the TV, but then it's on Channel 9. BBC Scotland. What would that be on? I remember, guys, I live in England. So what would that be on the English TV? I've got a TV over there. 2 seconds. Let me go jump up to... in fact... Oh, my God. I think I've effed it up. 2 secs, troops. I see. Oh, no. I've unplugged the telly as well. Oh, crap. Yeah, it's on BBC Scotland. All right, okay. Maybe I should go onto the BBC iPlayer then. 2 seconds. What was I going on then? BBC One Scotland. Muck it. Fancy Barry and Alloa to get a wee result tomorrow. It's on Saturday, mate. But yeah, I mean, look, Alloa are in pretty poor form at the moment. If I was Barry Ferguson back then, I know we're talking a bit about like Lowland League, I would have stayed at the project what Kelty Hearts were doing. He only went up like one sort of level in terms of going up to League One to Alloa. I would have stayed at Kelty. Like, they've got some real like investment behind them. It looks like Kevin Thompson's going to get them promoted this year, and they've got like real ambition to really climb up the league. So I think Barry Ferguson should have stayed at Kelty instead of going to Alloa. On Virgin in Glasgow, it's Channel 108. I've got Sky, man. I'm one of them people. 2 secs, BBC Scotland. I've got the iPlayer up here. 2 seconds. 2 secs. Because his goal was showing EastEnders for some mad reason. iPlayer. Scotland. Where is it? Sport. There we go. Live. Sign in. Okay, cool. I've got it now, troops. 2 seconds. We're about 2 minutes away from kickoff, guys. I'll go through the team lineups as soon as I logged into my BBC account. And then we'll be ready to go here, ladies and gentlemen, for this match. As I say, it's Cove Rangers in really, really good form down there in League One. As I say, they've won their last 5 games at the moment. And as I say, they'll be looking to try and... Oh my God, this quality's horrendous. There we go. At least we've got the stream up now anyway. That's it. Happy days. Scottish Cup. Oh, God. Will the sun shine on Leaf? That's the question. Yes, so Hibernian last obviously won this cup back in 2016, and that massive clash against Rangers came behind. Rangers scored an absolute belter that day. Andy Halliday, I remember the goal. Andy Halliday with an unbelievable goal, and it was Ewan Henderson's brother that kind of saved the day for Hibernian right at the death. Yeah, it was an interesting cup tie. It was an interesting cup final, and obviously Hibernian ended their 106-year wait, I think it was. And yeah, they'll be looking to try and get another cup again. I do think Hibs, especially last year, should have capitalised on the trophies. St Johnstone had a remarkable year, but I did think they were Hibs' to lose. Rangers and Celtic both sort of fluffed their lines in the cup competitions. I really do think Hibernian fans will be kicking themselves that they didn't at least win one of those trophies. I know Hibernian got to the final against St Johnstone in the Scottish Cup, and obviously went out in the semi-final of the League Cup. But yeah, look, they'll be looking to try and maybe go as far as they can under the new manager. Because so far the league hasn't been the best. I do think Hearts have nailed on that third place spot. But however, it is very, very important for other sides outside of the old firm to win the Scottish Cup. The Scottish Cup this season is it's worth so much. It's worth a lot of money. So basically, the Scottish Cup winner, obviously everyone knows, it's well documented that Rangers or Celtic, whoever wins the league, is going to be going to is getting an automatic Champions League spot. And then basically second, whoever finishes second gets a third qualifying round Champions League spot. So it just has to do 2 rounds of qualifying, probably unseeded. But the Scottish Cup winner. This is massive for sides outside of the old firm. The Scottish Cup winner, if the Scottish Cup winner comes from someone outside of the old firm. Right, actually, let me explain this again. I'm not making sense. So basically, the Scottish Cup winner, if it's not Rangers or Celtic, will go to a Europa League playoff round in August. So basically, just one game. If they win it, they go to the Europa League group stages and they get that sort of £8 million, £10 million, which would be massive for a side outside of the old firm. If they then lose that playoff game, they're still guaranteed European football and will go into the Europa Conference League. If the Scottish Cup winner comes from either Rangers or Celtic, which could be it could be probable, then the Europa League playoff spot will go to third place in the league, which at the moment looks like it's going to be Hearts. But what I'm saying, the Scottish Cup is worth a lot of money, and teams should be probably giving it them all because it's life-changing amounts. You know, £8 to £10 million for Rangers and Celtic is a lot of money. But imagine for a side outside of the old firm, you know, your Hearts, your Hibs, your Aberdeen, it's such an incentive to go and try and chase and try and get a bit of silverware, but secondly, get that massive amounts of money. Let me see who's in the live chat, guys. Sorry, I've ignored you guys. David Smith says, I'm watching the Hibs game on Hibs TV. Nice one, mate. Golden Temple says, should have stayed at Kelty. They have a dominant team. Exactly, mate. They really do have a good side. Should do well as long as they don't do what Gretna did. Looks like Hibs fans have turned up in fancy dress again. All of them are seats. I know, man. Hibs Stadium, I mean, I always used to think, sort of growing up, that, you know, I've got family. So, again, I've already told everyone here on the channel, my family is like Scottish and that. And basically on my mum's side, I've got some family, like relatives that are, they're from Edinburgh. My mum's from Edinburgh. And so when I was younger, I used to think, some of my mum's side of the family support Hibs, some of them support Hearts and so forth in the Edinburgh sides. And I used to think Hibs when they were young. When I was younger, I used to think they were institutions. So I obviously grew up in England. I used to just think these like teams are massive, but a lot of people don't really know of them too well, Hibernian. And I always used to think the stadium was huge, you know. But yeah, I always used to thought they had a really passionate support, especially after the Scottish Cup final. But the stadium attendance is never like, it's never full at Easter Road. It's always empty. I know tonight's obviously a Scottish Cup game against a lower side, but it never really is that. It's never really a sellout, is it, Easter Road? And probably unless it is the Edinburgh Derby, which is coming up on February 3rd, I think. So I'm really looking forward to that game. I love a good Edinburgh Derby. Here come Hibernian down that right-hand side, looking to try and get things started here quickly on, and that's cleared away there by Cove Rangers. But for Cove Rangers, it's probably just about staying in the game, just trying to keep the score down to 0-0 for as long as possible. Again, if they can nick it, cause up giants, they're in really, really good form. So, you know, they've got that momentum behind them. Big Cove Rangers. They've also been playing through the winter break. Hibs may be a little bit more not as match ready as Cove Rangers, but look, Cove Rangers should try and take advantage. But I do think Hibernian will get the job done. Ball comes forward there by Cove and then cleared away again there by Hibernian. Cove looking to try and get themselves up the park. In fact, I think Rangers played Cove last year in the Scottish Cup. Was it this round? I think Rangers played them. So I think this is the second time we've covered Cove Rangers on the channel. But here come Hibernian again down the left-hand side with Campbell. Campbell forward and blocked and cleared away there again by Cove. Nice clearance by the defence. And that goes out for another throw in here to Hibernian. Daddy Cakes, good to see you. On the Gunners, good to see John Mitchell. Looks like the Hibs fan. I've read that one out. Josh Norwood says Cove Rangers will win 2-1. Mark my words. Nice one, man. The plastic banner. But yeah, some weird times of the day. We're getting games on now at the moment. Obviously, tonight we've got this game in the Scottish Cup, and then tomorrow Rangers v Stirling, and then tomorrow who's on after that? Saturday Hearts. I keep forgetting who Hearts are playing. Hearts are playing like Talbot. I think they're in the 8th tier of Scottish football. And then we've got Alloa versus, I think it's Alloa versus Celtic, but I can't remember if it's Celtic Park or Alloa Stadium. I'm thinking it's at Alloa's. Off the top of my head, I do think it's at Alloa. But that's going to be a good watch. Of course, Barry Ferguson returning well, returning to face a famous foe that he used to relish playing against. Who else have we got in here? Ben Campbell, he says, have you ever been to a Scottish League game? To be honest, would like to see you doing match day vlogs. Man, loads of people ask me to do the match day vlogs, man. It's not really up my street, to be honest, man. I've been to loads of Scottish games, mate. Of course I have. Of course I've been to Scottish games. I think some people think I've just I just do this channel. I just take it a random interest. Like, I know the accent's misleading. Like, I'm not just some random guy from London just going, oh no, you are, I'm just gonna watch Scottish football. I'm not like that. I mean, my family, for those of you that don't know, my family are all Scottish. Me and my brother are the only people in our family that are English. But yeah, all my family is Scottish. My mum's side, my dad's side. So yeah, that's why I watch Scottish football. I'm not just some random guy from England that just tunes into it. The accent's probably a bit misleading, but yeah. Hearts game 12:30 on Saturday. Yes, John will be covering that one, mate. I'm looking forward to that game. I do like doing the little Hearts live streams. Hearts have got quite a good fan base here on the channel. They do tune in their numbers, to be fair. Shout out to all the Hearts fans as well. Probably shouldn't have said that on a Hibs live stream. Here come Hibernian again now with Doig. Doig forward to Campbell. Campbell all the way down to the back line, down that right-hand side. Here come Hibernian. But saying that, match day vlog, I would love to go to the Borussia Dortmund v Rangers game in Dortmund, but I don't think Germany are back to normal. They're not having full capacity, so I don't know what the restrictions are going to be when it comes to that game, whether there's going to be away fans allowed. Hoping so, man, because the Rangers faithful will go to Germany in their numbers, and it'll be a really, really good experience, especially playing at that stadium. I love Dortmund Stadium. I love their sort of fan base as well. They do create a good atmosphere on European nights as well, and the Rangers faithful as well. That'd be massive. So I'd love to go to that game this season, but again, we have to wait to see what happens with the Germans restrictions and stuff like that. Rusty Wrench says, I was there for the Premiership game against Dundee, and the atmosphere was horrifically negative at Easter Road. Bad game, hilarious own goal. So what is the case? If someone could explain to me, maybe a Hibs fan or something like that, why do the Hibs fans always well, I understand football's is about a lot of fans sort of tune in when the teams are doing really well. So when I see Hibs, that famous sing along at Hampden in 2016 at the final, Sunshine on Leaf, that I've always said time and time again on this channel, that was probably one of the greatest fan moments I've ever seen with players, fans, and the passion and the sing along to that, the atmosphere of it. But that audience, that half of the Hampden away end, or the half of the Hampden end there that they had, the half the allocation, doesn't marry up to the sort of week in, week out fans that go every single week in the Premiership. And maybe I just wanted to know from Hibernian fans why that's the case. Why is why do the fans just turn up to the finals and the semi-finals, or just the cup games? Why don't they show up to the sort of league matches? Hibs have to be the most muggy team in Scotland, says Matt Gunner. Dan means judge. Daniel means God is my judge. Good work, judge. Because the one thing I would say about Hearts, again, I probably shouldn't be saying this on a Hibs live stream, but the one thing I said about Hearts, I always feel Hearts have like a fairly decent turnout, like week in, week out, all the time. Anyway, in terms of the league and at finals and at semi-finals, I always feel that they've got a really, really strong fan base. Hearts. Here they come again now, Hibernian down that left-hand side. I seen that Gallant Pioneer because they're a Diddy club, but I was just saying about, like, I say Hearts and Hibs are sort of the same size, but the sort of Hearts faithful are always there. Ball forward again now for Hibernian along that back line. Here's Macy. As I say, as you can probably imagine in this game, guys, Hibernian dominant in possession as they look to come forward here again. Nice little pass down that right-hand side. And again, Cove just sort of sitting in. But as I said at the start of the match, that should be the aim of the game. Just sit in as long as you can, try and frustrate Hibernian, and if they can push it to extra time penalties, then that's massive. Hibs is the biggest bottle team ever. We are the people says only glory hunters want to go to the final, but that's the. I know. As I say, you get glory hunters in all aspects in football, especially all around the world, man. But honestly, if you look at, I'm sure a lot of people have seen it, but when Hibs won the Scottish Cup, that rendition of Sunshine on Leith was like unbelievable. It was an unbelievable atmosphere that they created. Obviously, it was a gutting day for myself, but yeah, I mean, it was one of them. Here's Ewan Henderson, as I say. He's joined on loan from Celtic, making his debut this evening against Cove. As I say, he will be joining Hibernian for a free in the summer. But yeah, we'll see out the next 6 months as a loanee from Celtic. And he does have a free kick here, a good chance to take it. Suppose could be worse. Stay in Dundee and go to whatever team in the city is at home that week. Oh, that is brutal. I would hate to do that. Oh, that's stinking. Cove setting up the wall here. Hopefully they can try and see it out. You want it to be an interesting game. I love a nice cup upset. Here comes Ewan Anderson over the bar there. Bad free kick. He's not going to get his first Hibs goal just yet. As I said, his brothers literally wrote into the... written into the history of this club. As I said earlier, in this competition, won the cup. Was the hero that day. Now obviously out there in Italy at the moment. Did he? I think it means small. Did he? I would say it means small. But yeah. Stuart Henderson says, come on the mini Rangers. Actually, here's a question, by the way. Do Rangers B and Celtic B don't play in the Scottish Cup, do they? They can't go in. It's probably like Ajax B and PSV Jong or whatever they call themselves in Holland. I don't think they can go into their K and VB Cup. But yeah. They should try and stop that with the Rangers B, Celtic C. Perhaps the Rangers B and Celtic B. Apparently they're playing down in the Lowland League at the moment, but apparently they can't get promoted. So if they win the league, they can't even sort of go up the levels, which I find a bit stupid because it would be good to see them sort of sides progress up the divisions. And as I say, it sounds a bit weird, but I think Rangers and Celtic have got that fan base that they would still go to those games. When Rangers aren't playing, they'll go to the Rangers B games and come in their numbers. Or Rangers B could be playing, say if they were in League 2, League 1, they could be playing, I don't know, a Rangers fan's local team, and that would be more incentive for him to go down there and make more money for the lower divisions. Obviously, can't let Rangers B, Celtic B go into the Premiership, but I think they should be allowed to get up to the Championship at least. I think that should be something to be revisited. I don't know why that isn't the case. I know Barcelona B in La Liga can do it. Real Madrid B can go to the second division, I'm sure. Netherlands, Ajax and PSV can go to the second division. So keeping them down there in the low-leading league, I think they need to go a bit higher. I think that'd be better. Hearts fans love their club, so they have given the 13 million since 2014 when they came out of administration. All donations fans gave the club 150,000 last month. That's mad, that. I know, I've seen that. No, the Hearts fans are fairly yeah, they love their club. My sister's married to a massive Jambo, and he loves Hearts, loves them, and so does she, actually. Ball forward there again from Hibernian. Hibernian down that right-hand side. As I just say, I think just realised there, I don't think Boyle's playing. Apparently, That Saudi Arabian side, Al Faisley, have submitted a second or third bid, I think it is now, for £2.5 million, which Hibernian's valuation's apparently closer to 3, but I think they're willing to obviously accept it. It's a life-changing move for Martin Boyle. And to be fair, if they were to reject it, you just wouldn't get the same Martin Boyle as you're getting now. Here come Hibernian now into the box, and that's getting cleared away by Cove Rangers yet again. Ball comes back over to that left-hand side now here for Hibernian. Nice little touch in there again from Ewan Henderson. Henderson moving forward and again cleared away by Cove. And there's no one really tested each other just yet, even for Hibernian. They've not tested the Cove Rangers goalkeeper. Cove have been fairly comfortable. Yes, Hibernian have had the lion's share of possession, but Cove so far haven't really been troubled. The goalkeeper hasn't been worked. Hibernian have had a free kick in a decent position. Ewan Henderson obviously skied it over the bar, but yeah, fairly quiet. I mean, Cove would be happy with the work that they've done, the shape that they're sort of keeping. And as I say, they'll be here to frustrate Hibernian and not just make up the numbers. As I say, they're in really, really good form in the third tier at the moment, top of the league, 8 points clear, 5 wins on the bounce. Good to see you, Joseph Coyle. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well, lad. Ball forward there again by Hibernian, cleared away by Cove. Nice little clearance there. You gain promotion without a cup and a cap at League 2. I back that, Dan. No, exactly. They should have it. But yeah, big shout out to everyone who's tuning in tonight. I know there's a lot of I'm sure like most people probably here on the channel aren't so interested in these games, but a big shout out for you too for tuning in. It's good to see. As I say, I'll just show some more love to the other games. I know I get ridiculed for this being a either a Rangers fan channel or two, or just doing the old firm content. But you know, as I say, I've got like a vision with this whole channel, and I'm trying to build it. And I do show. I try and do the games for Hibernian if sort of people are interested, you know what I mean. So that's why I'm putting in the effort for the other fans that are subscribed to the channel. Here come Cove Rangers again now down that left hand side, ball forward, blocked there again by Hibernian, cleared away. Cove Rangers now having a chance to go through. Big shout out to Stephen Moorhead, mate. Thank you so much for tuning in. Ajax are in the KNVB Cup 0-0 against Excelsior. I think they're from they're down. They play down in the lower leagues in the Dutch system. Got back-to-back derby days, says Joseph Coyle. Yes, I think it's Hearts Hibs on the first, and then Rangers Celtic on the second, or is it one of the two, or vice versa? I know Rangers Celtic's on the second. Dundee derby's being played the same day as the Old Firm as well. So, a midweek derby clash coming up fairly soon. Looking forward to it. Especially the Old Firm, man. There's so much to be played for. As I was saying to my powers in a group chat, I was saying, look, Rangers in an ideal world now shouldn't be dropping points in the next two games. They've got Livingston and Ross County. So you're thinking that the game's going to probably be 4 4-point gap going into the Old Firm match. Celtic have got Hearts, I think, and Dundee United, but Hearts at Tynecastle, so a tough match there for Celtic. I know they've already lost there so far this season, and I've always felt Tynecastle's a really, really tough place to go. It's one of them places, and Celtic have always struggled there, so it could be a sake of dropping points again there. So you never know. It could go back to 6 in that match. But let's just say, for argument's sake, 4 points going into the derby. If Rangers win, it will go to 7. Celtic win, it will go to 1. And then a draw, obviously, it will stay the same. But I think it's going to be an interesting match, and I think it will really, really set set the tone for the rest of the season. I think Celtic is more of a must-win for Celtic. If Rangers win, it's a massive step towards back-to-back titles, in my opinion. And then a draw, I think Rangers would take that more so than Celtic. But then again, everyone will still be in the race if it is a draw. Liverpool are taking the lead against Arsenal there, 1-0 up at the Emirates. Dundee Derby on the 1st of February and the Old Firm on the 2nd of February. Nice one, man. Rusty Wrench says, do you think Rangers will win the Premiership this season? I do. I think Rangers will win the Premiership this season. I've said it from the start. It was my prediction. I think Celtic have definitely improved so far this season. They're looking like a decent outfit. I think Celtic are looking pretty good. I think the job Ange Postecoglou's done really is been pretty phenomenal, actually. If you think about it, the way they were this time last year, the rebuild that they had to undertake, players had to go out the door, players have had to come in, and Ange Postecoglou, I was saying to some friends as well, we were having a debate about this, we were saying if Eddie Howe had taken the job, I don't think that Celtic would have had the same sort of, I don't think Eddie Howe have had the same impact in terms of signings that Ange Postecoglou has. So say if Eddie Howe took the job, what pool of players is he going to? He's probably going down into the Championship / League One to find these sort of players. But the fact they sort of found Kyogo and they found Jota, and they've been really good signings in the league. I think his recruitment has looked really, really good at the moment. And yeah, I think Celtic definitely dodged the bullet with not appointing Eddie Howe. But as I say, I think Rangers have found ways to win when they're not playing their best. And obviously 2 days ago was a bad example. At Batordry it was a bad example. But I feel like majority of the season, especially under Steven Gerrard before Giovanni Van Bronckhorst took over, Rangers were playing really, really poor sort of week to week. However, we're still finding ways to win matches. And that's what I think the difference will be. When Celtic haven't been at the races, they haven't been able to sort of convert. They've not had that luck to get all 3 points. I think back to where they drew that game to Livingston at Celtic Park, or the game where they dropped points at St Mirren on Boxing Day. I think these sort of games, I think if Rangers were in that position, I think they would have won the game. And that's no dig towards Celtic, and they're growing this team. But at this moment in time, I do think Rangers just have that superiority at the moment. And but this moment in the season is absolutely crucial. And Rangers are missing some key players. Joe Aribo's out, and I think Rangers do really, really miss him. So, I mean, if Celtic can capitalise on that, then maybe we'll see. But at this moment in time, I think the Jazz will win the league. Any idea why the goal wasn't allowed? Which goal was that for? Have I just done it's not in this game, is it? Have I just done Kamara or whatever his name is? 2 seconds, let me have a little look. I'm going to have a little look at the games in the English league. It's Diogo Jota from Liverpool, who scored the goal, assisted there by Alexander Arnold, 20 minutes on the clock there, 1-0 up. Some games being played in the African Cup of Nations. For those of you interested, Mali are 2-0 up, and Gambia and Tunisia are drawing 0-0. And that's it, really. It's a quite quiet one tonight, to be fair. Roma are actually playing Lecce. And that's all I've got. So, in fact, in the KNVB Cup, PSV Eindhoven beat Telstar 2-1. And obviously, Ajax have just kicked off against Excelsior or something like that. In fact, there is actually quite a lot of few cup games. I'm lying to you. Real Madrid are playing Elche, and I think Athletic Bilbao are playing Barcelona later on at 8:30. So there is other games being played. But here comes Cove Rangers again now, just playing out from the back as they push forward. As I say, 20 minutes or so played here, and they've not looked out of place just yet. They've not been troubled by by Hibernian just yet. Here they come forward again. Megginson just clearing it away there again. And that's cleared away yet again. Guys, if you haven't already subscribed, please do consider doing so. As I say, we are on our way to 13,000 now. We were on 12,000, but we're on our way to 13. Ball coming forward there again from Hibernian. There's just a free kick won there by the Edinburgh side as they look to try and inflict the first goal here. Ball's going to be sent into the box. Blue jerseys all there in the danger area. Nice ball put into the box. There's a chance for Hibernian, and that ball goes over the bar there that time. Doesn't trouble the Cove Rangers goalkeeper, and they'll be happy with that. Well, it doesn't say... I didn't see a goal there from Cove Rangers, and I've been watching the match, unless I'm drastically behind, but I think I'm linked up pretty well. I've not seen a goal from Cove or anyone. Eddie Howe would try to get Danny Ings and Charlie Austin type of player to the lower league, English league. Yeah, definitely. His pool of sort of acquiring talent would have been massively different, to be fair. That's cleared away. There's Stevenson as he wins a free kick there for Hibernian. And decently done there again. Cove Rangers now have a free kick. Can they actually inflict something? Just outside the box there this time for Cove. Let's send this one in. Flurries of blue jerseys all there in the box. Macy barking his orders. Ball sent into the danger area. And again there, just couldn't quite capitalise there that time. And that's cleared away again there by Hibernian. Not troubled by Cove Rangers there that time. And that goes out for another throw-in. Yeah, I don't know. I think your apps are playing up. There is no goal there that time from me. I didn't see anything there that time. But yes, tomorrow, guys, we've got the Glasgow Rangers versus Stirling, followed by... Oh, that's Friday night football, followed by... Saturday, we've got two games. Hearts versus Talbot. Going to be an interesting game, 12:30. Then Alloa versus Celtic in the Scottish Cup. Then we've got the Scottish Cup draw afterwards. So, yeah, we'll see who everyone's getting up. Andrew H says, do you make any money off YouTube? Probably a silly question. Well, of course, there's ad revenue and stuff like that, man. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, money. You can make money off YouTube, yeah. Well, yeah, I do make money off YouTube. Daddy Cake says, sorry, good, thanks. Sorry about that then. No worries. Ball comes forward again now here for Hibernian down that left-hand side. Chance for Stevenson again. Ball into the box. Oh, it's a header, and there's a chance, and that just goes wide there that time. Hibs there with Deutsch, almost finding the back of the net, but just goes wide of the post there that time. And still remains 0-0 here in Edinburgh. But it's actually not been a bad game, to be fair, in terms of I would actually like it to stay pretty tight throughout the whole match. I hate cup ties when they're like a pumping or a thrashing, obviously unless it's your team. But yeah, you know, I'm up for a cup upset tonight for sure. I'd love one. I think Hearts last year got a bit of a cup upset with them, didn't they? Bora Rangers or something like that in Lowland League, I think. John Mitchell, I'm sure, will correct me on that one. But yeah, I'm sure Hearts, I'm sure Hearts got put out the cup by Bora last year. So I do love a good cup upset. And that was in the Lowland League. That's really, really bad. So an informed League One side, the team that are top of the table, you know, it could be an interesting match. Ball forward again now from Hibernian. As I say, they have dominated possession, but haven't really made it count. They had that first shot just there from Deutsch really in the game and haven't really done much with it. What was the most shocking result in the Scottish Cup in your lifetime? I mean, you could say probably the Hamilton one in terms of that the sort of distance in the leagues. But then again, as John Mitchell's just pointed out there, that Bora Rangers v Hearts is a huge one, just because the Hearts are arguably the fourth biggest club in the country, third/fourth biggest club in the country. So to lose to a lower league side is huge. Hamilton, their championship, to lose to an eighth tier side, that's massive as well. So they're all really, really big upsets. Hearts will be looking to obviously avoid another cup upset tomorrow, but I think this Hearts team are a different animal to the one that last year. They didn't really have much competition, especially domestically in the Championship, and probably just thought they could just show up and win. To be fair, they probably could have. They probably should be. Well, they could have probably shown up drunk and still been expected to win. But yeah, this year Hearts definitely look like a different animal. I'm interested to see who they bring in terms of a striker. Michael says Real Madrid defeat to Sheriff is never leaving the club. Oh no, someone said the Scottish Cup though. But yeah, that would definitely in terms of cup upsets throughout world football. Then for sure, Real Madrid versus Sheriff is a huge one. That was at the Bernabeu as well. And considering it's not like a Barcelona story. It's like Real Madrid are actually thriving now. They're top of the league. They just won the Supercopa de España, which is the Spanish Super Cup. They're in the last 16 of the Champions League. They're having a really, really good season. So yeah, to lose to Sheriff in the Champions League at the Bernabeu, yeah, and that's a massive upset. That's never going to leave them. But that's something you cannot take away from Sheriff Tiraspol. They ultimately led to them getting more money, as you see more coverage as well, because they're going into the Europa League knockouts. Talbot beating Ayr United. St. Johnstone are really great in the cups. They are. They had a good cup run this year. Well, cup run. They got to the semis of the League Cup, but they didn't play too bad against Celtic. They've just had a really, really poor domestic campaign. I think they'll have enough to stay up, but I mean, there was talk that they're going to sign Alan Forrest today, or they're trying to sign Alan Forrest. But yeah, they do need to start making moves if they want to stay up this season. What is the biggest score in world football? I'm not sure, Sean, to be honest, man. I don't know off the top of my head, but I'm sure there's been some mad ones, especially if you look at the women's game. No disrespect to the ladies out there. The women's games, they usually have some mad scores in there. I remember, I think Scotland beat somebody 25-0 or something like that. It was recently, was it not? Am I live for Friday's game for Rangers? Yeah, of course. We do every single Rangers game, no matter what, man. Yeah, I don't think I've missed one Rangers game since I started this channel. That was only because I was ill and I couldn't speak, so there would have been no point in me doing the stream. I'd have just been sat there miming. But yeah, I mean, I've never missed a Rangers game. Well, I never missed it. I sat there and watched it at home. I've not missed a Rangers game on the channel. Have I heard of Kelty Hearts? Yes, I've heard of Kelty Hearts. They're as I said, I was speaking to them a bit about them at the start of the stream, because Barry Ferguson was brought up. Obviously, Barry Ferguson ended up going to Alloa, but I was saying Barry should have stayed put at Kelty. They look like they've got like a really good division for the club at the moment. Top of League Two, almost guaranteed promotion this year. They're running away with it. Yeah, I think Barry should have stayed there. Look, they're going to be in the same division as him next year. Alloa are struggling in League One. Don't know, man. I would have stayed. I would have stayed put. But Kevin Thompson definitely looking good. If he can try and get them up to the Championship, then maybe get a Premiership job, then he'd be doing good as well. Kevin Thompson, ex-Hibs player, ex-Rangers player. He looks like he wants to go to the very top of his coaching career. Fair play to him. Good to see you, Red Baroon, mate. Hope you're well. World record is a ladies' game, says Stuart Henderson. Yeah, that's why I would have thought so. You see some crazy score lines in the women's game, man. I just see in the Premier League, I just see Man United v Chelsea or something. I come up on the bottom of the screen, it's like 6-0. I was like, what? I didn't see that. And it's obviously the women's game on Sky Sports News. Ball comes forward there for Cove Rangers, and that goes out of play there. Cleared away by Hibernian. Goes up for another throw-in here for Cove. As I say, they've done well. They've lasted around 33 minutes of this game so far. Another 12 to push till half-time. But not a bad job they've done here so far. As I say, they'll be looking to try and see this one. Just try and see this one out as far as they can to the 90-minute mark. Here come Cove again. Now ball into the box, and that's blocked there by Hibernian, and Hibernian try to get something in. Cove Rangers almost there with a With a goal, Macy had to make the save, and he did, and Hibernian back in possession. But nice little advancement there by Cove Rangers. I was just thinking as well, I think the tie does get decided tonight, so if there is there cup replays, or has that been scrapped? I'm sure someone can let me know in the live chat. Is there cup replays, or is this going to extra time if it remains a draw? Ball comes forward down that left-hand side here again now for Hibernian. Ball into the box. Headed away there by Cove Rangers. Here come Hibernian again, and that's blocked again there by Cove, and that gets cleared away. I would love to see Rangers v Celtic in Europe. What a game that would be. Yeah, never happened before. Never happened. I know there was talk that it could have happened. Well, it couldn't. I mean, if Rangers and Celtic would need to obviously be in the same competition, so it can't happen this year. Obviously, the Jersey in the Europa, Celtic in the Conference League. Obviously, if they played the same, I mean, it's hard to sort of marry that up. But that would be an electric game, and especially in the Champions League or something, that'd be mad. Andy Gray was sacked for laughing about ladies football. I'm not laughing about ladies football. I was just pointing out that there was. I was just pointing out there's heavy score lines in there. I sat there, watched the Women's World Cup. I think a year and a half ago. I think it was in the summer. Wasn't too bad. Is the game on telly yet? Mate, it's on BBC Scotland. BBC Scotland, the game's on. Or if you've got the iPlayer, mate, just log into your iPlayer. I mean, they do that stupid test where they ask if you've got a TV license that usually nobody has, but they just say yes anyway. It's the worst piece of security on the internet was BBC iPlayer. Have you got a TV license? Yes or no. They don't ask for proof. Just click yes or no. But yeah, BBC Scotland's on, Robert. Here come Cove Rangers out from the back here again. Cove pushing forward along that back line. Blue jerseys flooding forward. Cleared away. Oh, Hibernian nearly capitalising there on a Cove Rangers mistake. And Doige again there, just putting the ball wide of the post. He just can't get anything on target this evening so far. 35 minutes played, 10 minutes to go. And Cove Rangers just pissing around at the back there with that pass. And maybe get away with it in League One, but you won't get away with that. Oh, in fact, it was in the back of the net. It was just offside there that time. And it's going to be a free kick here to Cove Rangers. But as I say, let off the hook there that time, the Cove Rangers defender. I mean, you may be able to get that and get away with it sort of in League One, but you can't be going to Easter Road and trying that sort of stuff. You will get punished, and they were almost punished there, but the bit of help there from the flag. And the score still remains 0-0 here in Leaf. Ball cleared away again there. What we got here? Michael says American football. Hibs really aren't creative. Super dependent on Boyle, mate. That could be a huge problem this season. I said in our transfer roundup today or this morning, sorry, that I do think Hibernian still need another one or two players. I know he's brought in 4 players now. I know he's brought in what's his name? Is it Mel Herson, the Norwegian striker? I know he's brought in Harry Clark, but he's injured for 6 weeks. He would have been a good addition, but he's out for 6 weeks. Ewan Henderson, I felt that was a good bit of business by him as well. But these are all sort of loan deals as well. I felt that they need to, especially if Martin Ball goes, which it looks like he's already played his last Hibs game now. They need to bring someone in creative by the end of the window. But yeah. Ball forward there again, cleared away. That goes back out for a throw-in. I say Doige is well up for it today. Could have scored about 2 or 3 in this game, but still 0-0 here as we approach half-time. That was nicely dealt with there again by Hibernian. Ball forward and cleared away yet again. Nicely done that. Guys, if you haven't already, please do smash that like button. Let's try and get to 25 likes or something like that. Let's set the target. That'd be amazing. And I just sent that John Mitchell comment there as well. He says no replay. So this game will go to extra time if it remains a draw at the end of the match. And of course, penalties if needed. There is no replays these days. Thank God, I hate cup replays. I know they're quite good for the lower sides and stuff like that. If they're playing an away match, they win a match and they draw a match and get a tie against tie at say Ibrox or Easter Road, Tynecastle, whatever, and get a good decent payday. But man, they are a bit of a pain in the arse. I'm not gonna lie. just because there's that extra match. But here come Cove coming down that right-hand side yet again, and that's blocked there by Hibernian. Hibernian received the ball yet again there. I think if I was a Hibernian fan, I'd be slightly frustrated at the moment. You want to be... You don't want to give Cove any hope that they can get into this game. And that's cleared away again there by Rangers. One back again there by Hibernian along that back line. The Red Balloon says, I know how Hibs set up against Celtic. They tried to play football. It was never going to work, though. I know they just have... I don't think they're lacking that creative spark at the moment, Hibernian, man. They need another one or two additions, I think. Especially, as I just said earlier, if Martin Ball goes, they definitely need somebody in. And if they're going to get 2.5 mil or something that's reported for them, they can spend a bit of money on getting someone through the door. I think in terms of attacking quality that they could probably find is like a... I don't know who you'd go and get. Especially that sort of budget, especially in January, it's quite hard to pick somebody up. So I understand why Hibs probably don't want to sell arguably their best player now. But, I mean, for Martin Ball's sake, he needs to go. It's life-changing amounts of dosh. It's like 4x his current wage. I know probably the level out in Saudi Arabia isn't great, but I think they're up and coming because there's talk about, was it Aubameyang? Apparently a team's offered to loan him till the end of the season. You know, they're making moves in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia. Here they come again now here, Bernie, and just playing out for the back here into the midfield yet again. Ball forward. Sean Maxwell says, need VAR in the SPFL. Yeah, I think there's huge talk about there being VAR in the division fairly soon. Where is Boyle going? He's going to Al Faisley. Well, pretty much going to Al Faisley in Saudi Arabia. Massive, big move for him, as I say. I think he's going to get 20k a week, tax free as well. So, yeah, it's a fair amount. It is a fair old amount. Fair old amount of dosh. Which is fair play to him. I hope Celtic don't get Boyle, Nathan Hardy. They aren't getting Boyle. It's Al Faisley, a team from Saudi Arabia. Here comes Doig again down that left-hand side. 5 minutes to go to half-time, troops. Still 0-0 here at Easter Road. Ball comes into the box and again cleared away again there by Cove Rangers. Yule clearing it that time. And goes back out for another throw-in. In fact, a corner, sorry. Hibernian now win themselves a corner, looking to try and send this one into the box. Can the Hibs find and break this deadlock before the half-time interval? Ewan Henderson, the new signing, is going to be sending it in. Ball into the box there from Henderson. And headed away again there by Cove Rangers. Ball brought down by the Hibs. Forward yet again. Nicely done there by Hibernian. And that's a shot and that goes over the bar and out of play. And that will work all day long for Cove Rangers. They will take that. As that goes back out for another goal kick. Oh, and done well. Hibs rely on young loanees. This will never give them progress. Loanees will keep them in a mid-table comfort zone. Well, I mean, I've always said that. I feel like I repeat myself a lot all the time in terms of what I've said, especially in the summer. You could probably bring it back, but at the start of the season, I predicted Hibernian to finish third. And that was because they kept on to their players. I just felt they had some really good players in that extra year with them playing and gelling as a team. I really did think they'd, sort of progress as a team, but they've kind of regressed and sort of became worse overnight. Well, not overnight, over the course of this season. I really rated Doig. I really rate Boyle, hence why he's getting this move. I rated Nisbet. Nisbet this year has not been the same sort of player, I don't think. He missed a sitter against Celtic on Monday, just before Maeda's goal. He had a good chance to put Hibs in the lead, but yeah, he's not had a great season, I don't think, for me, Kevin Nisbet. Now, Porteous, I think, is a decent player. I know he gets a lot of stick, but I think he's a decent player. And Joe Newell as well. I like Newell in the midfield. So they've got some really likeable players in the squad and like great individuals. It's just about sort of progressing as a side now. Here comes Ewan Henderson pushing forward now for Hibs. Hibs now trying to come through, and again, Cove Rangers, lovely tackle. And again, not troubled there by Hibs' advancement. Then cleared away by them. The Red Baroon says 12k subs, Dan. Channel doing well. Yes, man. Yeah, it's been great. Thank you so much for all of your support, to be fair. Big shout out to all the to people who subscribe to the channel, and that's it's great. It's great. As I say, we are trying to. I haven't really spoke about the sort of vision for the channel really as such, but as I say, we'll make it. I keep referring to we. It's only me at the moment, but look, I want to expand the channel out to more people. As you've seen, like I've built the Instagram and the Facebook side of things, and I've got like a really decent idea this year. And do you know what? Do you know what integrates? Because you guys are here now. Actually, I'll share it with you guys. Because I'll share it with you. Because you guys are the regulars, and that's why you're sort of here, I suppose, on this sort of stream. You're the sort of, support the channel a lot. Here come Cove Rangers down the left-hand side. Chance for Cove now. Ball into the box, and there's a decent chance for them. And they've won themselves a corner. A couple minutes to go till half-time. So sorry, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so basically, look, I'm looking to try and create a call-in show. A call-in show for the channel. I'm in the process of moving out. Just trying to secure as I'm moving home very soon. But yeah, I want to create a channel so you guys can have a voice here on the channel and give your opinions and stuff like that. And, for all teams, whether you support Celtic, Rangers, Hibs, Hearts, Cove Rangers, Sterling Albion, I want to try and give everyone a sort of voice and express their opinion after games and stuff like that. So I'm really excited to launch that very soon. But also, yeah, I'm looking to try and expand and try and get, people onto the channel, maybe as guests and like maybe full time a bit later on. So yeah, I'm trying to build this out, and I've got a real vision for it. I know there's a lot of turbulence, but here come Cove Rangers, and that's cleared away again. But yeah, this is going to be a good year, I hope, for 2022. So it's some exciting stuff. So look out for it. And a big shout out to the regulars who are viewing this. Hibernian coming forward there again, and again, nice clearance away then by Cove Rangers. Ball comes forward by the Hibs yet again. As I say, we are on the 45th minute, and time is ticking. Liverpool 1-0 up against Arsenal half-time in that match. I don't think Boyle would get a game for Celtic, says Michael Hoy. Teams like Hibs, Hearts and Aberdeen will never mount a title challenge as they sell their young talent and don't invest into their squads. Ball comes through to Hibs. Oh, chance there again. And that goes over the bar. That time, Josh Doig nearly making it 1-0, literally just before the break. But yeah, just over the bar. And I think it's going to go into the halftime interval at 0-0. Massive confidence boost there for Cove Rangers. They've played really well. Hibs have been frustrated in this game, and Cove have not sat back as such. They've tried to play for it. They tried to go forward and have had their chances as well. I'd be really proud of Cove if I was the Cove manager. But look, a massive 45 minutes coming up for them. So really looking forward to that as well. Tom Crossan says, you can hire me. I live in the US. Mate, definitely. We might try and sort something out. As I say, we'll get to that point eventually, hopefully, here on the channel. But yeah, it's exciting 2022 for the channel for sure. Nisbet's no been the same since he didn't get his move to Birmingham. Exactly. He hasn't been that good since then. It's half time here, troops. It's half time in Easter Road. Cove Rangers, as I say, doing well. 0-0. And again, if they can do another 45 minutes like that, take it to extra time, there could be a cup set up on the cards. It could be a sake of just being one goal. If they just keep themselves into the match, then Hibs could work some. Cove Rangers could work some wonders and cause the first upset of the cup tie. Be huge. Good for you, Dan. The demand is there. Your vision is solid. Keep it up. Don't burn yourself out. Enjoy the journey. Exactly. That's exactly that's a great message for sure. There, Daddy Cakes, for sure. Anyway, guys, it's half time here, troops. I'm gonna go grab a cup of tea and that. I'll be back in a few minutes for the second half. But guys, if you haven't watched it, if you haven't been watching the game, it's been fairly it's not fairly even. I mean, Hibs have had the lion's share of possession, as you probably suspect. But as I say, Cove Rangers haven't been a bad side, and I can see now why they're while they're doing bits in League One at the moment, they're probably going to go up to the second tier next season. They're running away with the League One title, and they're holding themselves here at Easter Road, a hard place to go, and not doing too bad. Dan, will Luke take over the channel if you get recalled in the army or when we go to war with Russia? I won't get recalled, mate. I'm done with the army, man. Was it Nathan Hardy? Yeah, good to see. Robert McIntyre, bring it back. Yeah, I'll be right back in a sec as well, guys. I'll 2 secs. I'll just sort this out. Just get some tunes on for half time, and then I will be back in a second. There we go. Audio. Two seconds. Two secs, troops. 2 secs. 2 secs. 2 secs. Sorry about that, troops. I couldn't find something, but yeah. Is that music on? Is it? Oh, it is. Cool. Yeah, I'll be back in a minute. What's up, guys? Back again, ready for the old second half. Brew in hand, ready to go. 2 seconds. Let me just get the old OBS thing on. There we go. Cool. What we got on here anyway? Michael Hoy, good to see you. The live chats. We don't. To be fair, I don't usually get a lot of people for like Hibs games or Cove Rangers games or anything like that. Usually, like the people who just tune in. Obviously, Rangers live streams are always pop in, and then Celtic live streams as well. Then usually, like, Rangers fans, Celtic fans, vice versa, like to see how the other team's getting on, so they just jump into the live stream and stuff like that. So, to the chats, I was expecting to be pretty quiet in this one today, but big shout out to everyone who's tuned in, though nonetheless. As I said, it's an interesting game, Hibs v Cove. It's not like a star-studded match if you want to put it that way, but I like to try and give some of the other sides a bit of a spotlight, I suppose, on the channel. And I suppose it's a good night for Cove Rangers. I mean, Hibs now. I think Hibs have had the most live streams of 2022 already. Hibs have got the most live streams I think we've done so far this year. Hibs with Celtic and now Hibs with Cove Rangers. So Hibs have had the most live streams. Definitely, but most are funny, especially when one of the old firm are getting beat. Oh, that's going to be it's going to be a tasty game. It really is going to be a tasty game. It's going to be on Saturday. It's going to be on Wednesday, the February 2nd. So I think we're just under 2 weeks. We're just around 2 weeks today, I think it is. 2 weeks today. So I'm really looking forward to the game. So much content coming up here on the channel. I think Rangers have got quite a few games until then. Rangers and Celtic have got a few games since there till then. Obviously, the Scottish Cup this weekend. Then Rangers have got Livy at home on Wednesday, I want to say. And then on the weekend, next weekend is Ross County. Then it's the Old Firm derby. Celtic have got Hearts on... Alloa Saturday, Hearts Tynecastle on the Wednesday, and then next weekend it's going to be who have they got on the next again weekend? I can't remember. I think it's done Motherwell or something like that. God knows, can't remember now. There is a fair few games until we actually get underway with it. This weekend, I'm going to go through some of the Scottish Cup ties that are coming up. Dunfermline and Inverness are playing in the Championship, but Scottish Cup ties that are coming up as you probably know, is Talbot versus Hearts. Going to be interesting. Aberdeen take on Edinburgh City. Arbroath versus Darvel. Ayr United versus St Mirren. Banks OD versus Raith Rovers. Clydebank versus Annan Athletic. Dumbarton versus Dundee. Kelsey Hearts versus St Johnstone, Kilmarnock versus Dundee United, Livingston versus Ross County, Motherwell versus Greenock Morton, Partick Thistle versus Adrionians, Peterhead versus East Kilbride, and Alloa Athletic versus Celtic. So there is some and obviously Rangers v Stirling on the Friday. But there's a large majority of the matches on the Saturday that are just going through. And some tasty matches as well in terms of some of the lower sides getting some big matches against some of the big teams. The standout, of course, is Talbot versus Hearts, and then Aberdeen versus Edinburgh City, which is going to be an interesting game. Then after that, we are back on the Wednesday. As I say, Rangers take on Livingston, Hearts take on Celtic. And then, what was I saying, on the weekend, there is Ross County versus Rangers at Dingwall. And Celtic have got Dundee United. It's not Motherwell, it's Dundee United. And then on Tuesday the 1st, spit everywhere. Tuesday the 1st is the Edinburgh Derby at Easter Road. Hibs versus Hearts. Dundee Derby as well, Dundee versus Dundee United. And then on Wednesday, that colossal match that could have so much say on what's going to be happening in the title race. Celtic versus Rangers at Celtic Park. Really, really looking forward to that match as well. But yeah, big shout out to all of the... That's good on. Sorry, yeah. The Red Maroon says they got Hearts away. Yeah, mate, that's gonna be a tough tie. That's gonna be a tough tie for Celtic. Tynecastle, always a tricky place to go. Yeah, I think it's gonna be could be a tough one for Hearts. It's hard that tough one for Celtic to sort of navigate. I always feel like Hearts do put on a show against Celtic for sure. But yeah, I think Rangers should be winning those games. Livingston at home, Ross County at home, away. Either way, they should be winning those games. If shouldn't be dropping points in them. And yeah, Celtic tough one against Hearts, and then obviously Dundee United at Celtic Park. They should win that one probably. The Red Maroon says, do you still live in Cornwall? Yeah, I do at the moment, man. I'm moving very, very soon though, bro. I'm moving very, very soon. Looking forward to moving prompto. Yeah, Hearts beat them at the start. Yeah, but Hearts are a funny one for me as well. Second half's about to just start here, by the way, guys. Hibernian obviously in green, Cove Rangers in that blue jersey. As we get underway here for the second half. 0-0 is the score, and as I say, Cove have soaked up a lot of the pressure that Hibs sort of put them under. Haven't really been troubled so far in this game, but yeah, we're back underway here at Easter Road as Hibernian hit us on that right-hand side. Ball come forward again now here for the Hibs. Hibs moving through. Nice little pass for them. And again, blocked away there by Cove Rangers. But could they see out a 45 minutes and, yeah, try and turn this one to extra time. Thank God I'm not listening to it though. Apparently Michael Stewart's on commentary. Guy's a bit of a tit, isn't he? Michael Stewart, one of the worst pundits to listen to. I think just chats nonsense. Where are you moving to? Probably back to London, mate. To be fair, for a bit, and then I don't know. Then we'll see where we go after that. Joseph Call says, "What's the game like?" It's been okay, mate. To be fair, there's not been many like loads and loads of chances, but from a Cove Rangers perspective, they're doing all right. To be fair, they're kind of soaking up the pressure, not allowing Hibernian to get through to them, and yeah, it's been not a bad game. To be fair, Hearts can be good sometimes, but mostly just average, says Michael Hoy. I think so. I think Hearts, when the old firm come to town, Rangers have dropped points at Hearts before as well. Celtic, yeah, have struggled there. I think obviously a bit of history between those two. Hearts stopped Celtic's invincible record, I think, back in the 2018 season. What else happened as well? Rangers drew there, I think. Well, Rangers didn't. You have that as a happy hunting ground. I remember Gerrard's second season. When Hearts got relegated, Hearts managed to get a draw at Tynecastle against Rangers in the October, then managed to beat them in the Scottish Cup, and I think managed to then again beat them in the league. So I think all of Hearts' points pretty much came from Rangers that season. So they do put on a show against Rangers, especially at Tynecastle and Celtic as well. I think they've got a decent record against the old firm sides, especially over the last couple of years. As I said, Hearts started pretty well against Rangers in that game against Tynecastle back in November. Rangers managed to obviously go on and score 2 goals in that game, but I think Hearts didn't play that bad. They didn't start the game bad either. But Rangers obviously did their bit. But ball comes forward again now for Hibernian, cleared away. Cove Rangers win the Scottish Cup. They will be in Europa League. Mate, they'll either be in the Europa Conference League or the Europa League. That'd be life-changing for a team like them. Please, exactly score. It's 0-0. It says down on the bottom right, Bo. Nathan Hardy says Hearts best team in the league. Nice one. They're pretty good. Hearts are good. Yeah, I said it, mate. 0-0. It's 0-0. 0-0. Ball forward again now here for Hibernian down that left-hand side. Here comes Doig. Doig through into the box, headed down and headed away there by Cove. And that's cleared away again. And that goes out for a free kick. Dude. I'm buzzing. JD says, shout out from Orlando. Sorry, we'll be following regularly with the Hibs acquiring Müller. He is a huge and coming up player. Many of us were pissed to have lost him. Where's he come from? Has he come from Orlando? Orlando, the team. Ball forward here again now here for Cove. Cleared away again there by Hibernian. Joe Newell now coming down the other side. Hibernian back in possession as they fire it down that left-hand side. Ball forward. Cleared away again there by Cove. Here's Müller. Down that right-hand side. Ball back into the box. And again cleared away by Cove Rangers as that goes back out for another goal kick. Say Campbell. Cove, as I say, just seeing it out. Ball hit long there by Cove Rangers, headed back down there again by Hibs. Cleared through again by Cove, down that left-hand side. Forward yet again. Now here they come down that right. Cove over the top. Orlando City. Okay, was that the... that's not the one that Kaká played for and Nani played for. Are they the... it's the other one, isn't it? Ball cleared away by Macy. As I say, 5 minutes into the second half. Still 0-0 here. And Tommy Oliver says, come on, Cove Rangers. Hibs just can't create any proper chances. Yeah, I know. It was the story. It was the story against Celtic. I know it was a different sort of opposition, but it was the same story. They need... I said it in today's transfer roundup. I think Hibernian need a couple more additions. I think they need someone in that... In the attacking... Sorry, yeah, I can't get my words out. In the attacking department. I think that's what Ewan Henderson's came in to do as well. But, yeah, I think they need another midfielder, and they'll need a replacement for Martin Ball. Martin Ball going would be a huge loss. It really would, in terms of their creativity, in terms of their final product. But here comes Cove Rangers again as that's cleared away. Michael Hoy says, I would say on present form, Aberdeen are the best team in the league. Oh, I wouldn't go that far, man. I wouldn't go that far. Ball through here yet again now here from Hibernian. Cleared away. Nice light pass hit long there by Cove Rangers. And that goes out into the goalkeeper's hands as Macy's back in possession. As I say, Hibernian running out of... as I say, the more the time will tick on. I said this right at the start of the game. The more Cove Rangers would feel confident. Ball in over the top. Now here comes Newell down that left-hand side. Nice clearance down that. And again, cleared away by Cove Rangers. One back again now, though, by the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper coming through yet again. JD Smith says, we lost Nani, Dyke and Müller. Why? Sorry, I have a question. Why would Müller go from Orlando to Hibs? Surely Orlando's the better team, no? I'm sure a lot of Scottish players go to the MLS. I know, obviously, go to Rangers and Celtic's different, but Hibs, I thought Orlando or playing in the MLS would probably be better financially. Financially, it'd be better than playing at Hibs, would it not? I don't know. Surely only been on about 3 or 4 grand a week. I'm sure in Orlando they're on big bucks out there, are they not? Here comes Cove Rangers with the chance on the turn. Oh, that could have been a decent ball in. And again, they've won themselves a corner here, Cove Rangers. And they'll love this. McIntosh now can have a chance to put something into the box here for Cove. And again, that's cleared away. So not a bad game, so they played. Yeah, it did come off his leg. I'm not sure. Is he not giving them the corner? No, he does give him the corner. Goes in. And Macy gets it back in possession, collects the ball. Doesn't trouble him that time. Sean Maxwell says, hope Hibernian lose. Definitely any team playing Aberdeen just now will struggle against them hard as nails. Yeah, to be fair, they have blown hot and cold so far this season. Probably after after Tuesday night's display against Rangers, you would say they should have enough quality to be playing up there in the playing for third, fourth in the league. But are they just putting the performance there and against Rangers? They do struggle against other sides. I know it sounds cliche, but Rangers is their derby game. You always sort of give that extra 10-15% when you're going up against your derby, your rivals, sorry. And, they played a decent game at Ibrox. They went 2-0 up. But then after that, they kind of flailed away again. So I wouldn't necessarily go that far and say Aberdeen are the best side or that they're necessarily going to be sort of world beaters. I just always felt that Rangers have struggled at Pittodrie no matter what, no matter when the tie comes up. They've always been really, really tight games. Games that spring to mind, obviously in Gerrard's era, he always used to drop points at Pittodrie, apart from last season, of course, but the years gone by, they always drop points at Pittodrie. Ball comes back in here again now from Cove Rangers. Again, hit off the post and that goes back out of play. The pay structure in the MLS is complicated. All players are paid by the MLS and designates by the team or something like that. Very complicated. Only better if you're... Oh, okay. Regular players pay as poor. My thoughts exactly, but American players dream for the taste of European soccer. European soccer is the big leagues for American players. Nice one. Any Glasgow Rangers news in or out? There's no massive Glasgow Rangers news, to be fair. Out just the same. Kai Kennedy, Stephen Kelly went out on loan. There was talk about John Lundstrom maybe going on loan to Middlesbrough. That doesn't look like it's going to be the case anymore. He looks like he's a part of the setup again, which is I suppose good to see. The Rangers got John Souttar. Giovanni Van Bronckhorst didn't elaborate any further on bringing him in January. He was asked today whether they're going to be bringing him in January. Didn't say anything. And then... Yeah, I mean, Danilo Doakai is another option that Rangers are looking to try and get in as well. Dutch centre-back. Again, nothing more on that. They're probably going to try and get him on a pre-contract. But so far, it doesn't really look like the Jers are going to be spending dosh by the looks of things. It looks like Rangers are going for more short-term, well, not short-term, like 3 transfers or pre-contracts at this moment in time. Maybe in the summer it might be a different story, but obviously we seen the financial reports back in November, and they weren't the prettiest sight you could see. Yeah, they weren't the best. Ball headed down there by Newell as he clears it away. Nicely dealt with. Big Milne there blocked it. Matt O'Reilly signed for Celtic. Is that announced, is it? Yeah. Signed for Celtic. Yeah, Celtic have signed Matt O'Reilly. There you go then. Should probably put a post on Instagram. I had that prepared actually, but I just haven't put it up. There you go. I'll put it up for you guys. If you guys can give it a little like. Maybe. Matt. There you go. A little Instagram. I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting it to be announced tonight. There you go. Sorry, I just saw this Insta post out. Still 0-0 here. Here come Thingy's still coming forward. Thank you for whoever told me that, by the way. Because I'm only just getting used to this Instagram thing. It's more complicated than doing it on YouTube, because YouTube, you need to make a video and stuff like that, but you need to try and keep up to date with day-to-day things on Instagram, and it's quite tough, actually. Like, constantly making photos and stuff like that, because I didn't really want to make the Instagram to just be like screenshots of different pages. I kind of wanted to put the effort in making actual making actual posts and stuff like that, and that's what I feel like I've kind of done. But yeah, I'm trying to see if it There we go. Hibernian are making a substitution. They're bringing on Nisbet and Murphy. Deutsch and that are going off. Probably not happy with the... Oh, shit. Probably not happy with the performance thus far. Sorry, nearly done now. I've just done the thing and I'll get back into the chat. 2 seconds. There we go. Post. There. In fact, we're nearly... We're actually 6 followers away from 100 now on Instagram. Buzzing with that. Literally did not think I was going to get to 100. Bang. Well, I did eventually, but not this quick. Big shout out to you all guys who have got us here. There we go. Sorted. Right, cool. Posts are done there, troops. Posts are done. There we go. Let's get in the old live chat. Who have we got in here? If Rangers... sorry, who else have we got here? If Rangers send money, they will go bust. Nathan Hardy says, yes, it was announced not long ago. Yes, it has been announced. Oh, Hearts and Hibs fans for Boyle, done deal. 3 million. Can't see it anywhere else. To be fair, John, I've heard the same in terms of Boyle. I've heard it's going to be around £2.5 million. It's not actually meeting the 3 million fresh mark. Apparently, it's just going to be 2 million. Here come Cove, Hibs again now, cleared away by Cove. 2.5 million is apparently as far as the Saudi Arabian side are going now on the third attempt. I think Hibs will have kind of just feel pressured now to accept it because they're going to have a player that's going to be unhappy and not want to be there. So yeah, I think they're going to probably have to take the accept and accept £2.5 million for it, for sure. Are you on Twitter? I am on Twitter, mate. Dan, it's my personal Twitter account. It's not actually pure Scottish football. It's just my Twitter account, mate. I don't really post on there right now, but I will eventually, dude. They're liking that one. Yeah, other news. So someone was asking for Rangers news as well. Is that the Jers have? The Jers have Jota Thingy's announced. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm concentrating 2 things at once. Rangers. Well, Giovanni announced that Leon Balogun and Kemar Roofe will be back in action for Sterling. So that's a big boost in terms of injuries coming back, especially in that centre-back position for Rangers, and the right-back position. Leon Balogun played there, but the position was getting fairly scarce. It's quite good to see Leon Balogun coming back into the team there for Rangers to offer that squad depth, along with Kemar Roofe. Look, he's a different option as a forward. I think he offers something a bit different for Rangers, so I think he'll be a decent addition to it as well. Just on, mate, is Boyle away, says Dom88. Apparently so. Apparently, again, all I've heard about Martin Boyle is literally that he is... The Saudi Arabian side are coming back to the table with £2.5 million, and Hibs are more than likely to accept. There was a lot of talk earlier online that playing against Celtic was his last game, and that will be him. He's not involved with tonight. He's not on the bench or anything like that either. So it makes me think that the talk is going to happen. And it looks like Martin Boyle will go to that Saudi Arabian side. The current score is shocking. Honestly, thought it would be a runaway. Are Hibs really this bad? I think Hibs are struggling, to be honest with you. They're not got a problem with possession. They're dominant in possession, but they've just not been able to... They've literally just not been able to hold on to get any chances. Here's another chance for them now. Ball goes into the box. And again, they just can't test the goalkeeper at the moment. They're just struggling to get anything up top. Ball forward yet again now. Cove Rangers going up the other way. Oh, there's a chance there. And Macy's forced to make the save. Big Mason there for Cove Rangers, almost causing a bit of an upset. But Mate, to get Hibs a sort of boot up their arse that they need, they might need Cove Rangers to try and score a goal. But Hibs have not really created anything in this match, and if this is a sign to show for the rest of the season, they could be in trouble. Here come Cove again now down that right hand side, and that ball goes back out of play. Big Stevenson brought down, and that's going to go out for a corner kick. As I say, still 0-0 here at Easter Road. Actually, guys, we're 5 followers away from 100. If there's 5 people in here that have got Instagram, guys, jump over to Pure Scottish Football and give us a follow on IG, man. We're 5 followers away from 100, troops. That'd be amazing if we can get to get to 100. That'd be a really cool achievement. Here come Hibernian again down in the middle of the park. Is Newell. Newell pushing forward. Can Hibs go and find this goal? Is this going to extra time? There has to be a winner tonight. So if it does remain 0-0 in the next 25 minutes, it will be going to extra time. But Hibs come through again and again, and they can't get a shot off there. And is there going to be a penalty kick here? I think there might be a penalty kick here to Hibernian, or a free kick or something. One of the Cove Rangers players gets it's a free kick just outside the box there in the D. Just outside the box there. A good position for a free kick, but Hibs going to be able to get a shot on here against the Cove Rangers goalkeeper. Hibs are lining this one up as a yellow card there for Morgan Neal. He gets into the book for the yellow. Now just outside the box here for them. Is Hibernian got the right man? Early days, mate. Early days at the moment, isn't it? I mean, they started to come to life, especially they definitely got that new manager bounce when he took over. And the results were sort of going their way. I do feel for Hibs a bit. They have got players out, remember? They're missing Porteous, I think. They're missing, obviously, Boyle's out tonight. It looks like he's going to be going. Clark, who they've just signed as well. McCurson, he can't be playing just yet. So they are missing some players. Here come Hibernian with the free kick, and they go straight into the wall. In fact, Hibs are claiming for a penalty there. In terms of they're claiming that the ball hit the one of the players' hands. They're in the box. And again, that's cleared away by Hibernian. Hibernian now pushing through. Sorry, cleared away by Cove. But Hibernian right back on the ball again now as they come down that left-hand side. Hibernian pushing through. Blocked away again there by Cove Rangers. Cove Rangers now has a little bit of battle at the back. And Hibernian again back in possession. Can they make this count? 20 minutes to go, guys. Still 0-0 here in Edinburgh. Here come the Hibs yet again. Oh, nice pass through. Surely this could be the chance now. Ball into the box, flags up, and another free kick there to Cove Rangers. Simple as that. Doing bits there, boys. Yeah, just offside there, the Hibs. Guys, go check out my new graphic on the Pure Scottish Football Instagram page. Let me know if you like it or not. I worked quite hard on it. Let me know what you think of it. As I said, I've been playing around with Photoshop today. Let me know down there in the old live chat. In fact, check the Rangers one out as well. I worked quite hard on those 2 photos today. That's what I did today, actually, in fact. Ball forward there again by the Hibernian. Now into the danger area. Cleared away. Back on the ball yet again. Guys, do you think this one could realistically go to extra time now? What are we thinking there in the live chat? Dan, have you met any Rangers fans in Cornwall? Yeah, I have, mate. Yeah, I have. Quite a few I've seen. There's a guy that is quite a regular down the boozer. I've seen. Actually, in fact, I've seen quite a few. To be fair, obviously, remember Cornwall's a holiday destination in a way as well. So some Scottish people do come on holiday here. But yeah, I've seen people that live down here that support Rangers and Celtic. To be fair, and in fact, I seen a Motherwell fan recently as well. Well, I say recently, back in the summer, who was repping a Motherwell shirt. Does Roof have something stuck in his teeth? I think so. Here comes Hibernian again now. What in the picture? Down that right-hand side again now for Hibernian. Ball into the box. Ball coming through into the danger area. Hibernian there, and that's blocked again by Cove. Ball comes through yet again. And again, nicely clearance again there by them. Nikantu, Babu, whatever your name is there, bro. You need to stop spamming the chat. It's doing nothing. I've told you it's 0-0. It says on the score. Sorry, it says on the page, bud.
Sorry.
Oh no, I'm not speaking to Siri. Jesus. 2 secs, Nikantu. Nikantu, you need to go, mate. If you're gonna keep doing this, stop. Doing nothing. Alright, sorry Nikantu, mate. You're gonna put timed out for 5 minutes, bro. You're doing my nothing. No, yeah, it's 0-0 Nikantu, okay? Happy? Oh, thank you, Daddy Cakes. Thank you. Ball comes forward again now from Hibernian. Sean Maxwell thinks yes, extra time 100%. That'd be a massive for Cove. Hibs have just not looked like scoring. They just really haven't. I mean, they've had the ball in the back of the net today already, but it was offside. They've not really done anything to this Cove side. And you always I always tell you always get one cup upset. And this looks like it's going to be today. Ball comes through and, again, cleared away by Cove. Back out for another goal kick. They'll keep taking them all day long. Sure, the Hearts fans are going to start tuning in a minute just to see how their foes are doing. If this ends 0-0 or even 1-0, Hibs should be embarrassed. Well, as I said, Hibs, it's not like Hibs have got their kids out. Hibs have got a good side out. We've got a decent enough side to win this game of football. And it's not worked out like that. There's still plenty of time to go, but Hibs need to be making sure that they find their way through. Good to see you, RFC 56, mate. Hope you're well, buddy. Cove will win, he says. Ball forward again there by the Hibs. Hibs playing out from the back. And again, cleared away by Cove yet again. 20 minutes, well, just under 18 minutes left to go, guys. Still 0-0 here at Easter Road. Louis says credit to Cove for defending really well. They could, even if they walk away with a defeat here, they can hold their head up high. They've played a decent match against Cove, against Hibernian at their ground as well. This is a side that's batting out for Europe and stuff like that. And Cove Rangers have done really, really well. And again, just to clarify for those of you just tuning in, it isn't Hibernian's kids, it's Hibernian's full team. To an extent, of course, a few injuries there and there, but the main line's on there. Martin Boyle's out, Porteous is out, but apart from that, it's pretty much the main men. Here come Hibernian down that left-hand side again, cleared away. Matt Gunner says, wow, still 0-0. How embarrassing are Hibs? Michael Hoy says, don't think it will be another green and white final. Ball forward again there by Hibs. Cleared away again there by Cove Rangers. Nice chance now for Hibernian. Can they find their way through into the box? Hibs are ribs, says Nat RFC. Is that Bucky as your profile picture, Nat? Oh, man. Bit of Bucky, is it? I hope Hibs lose. I mean... You do like a cup upset, to be fair, now and then. When it's not your team, of course. You don't want your team getting a cup upset. But it's quite... I suppose it's quite funny. bottle of Bucky, man. I haven't had a bottle of Bucky in a long, long time, man. I haven't had a bottle of Bucky in ages. Might be due one soon, eh? Due one soon. Only time Hibs want a game of rugby is when Rangers come to town. Ball forward again there. Cleared away yet again by Cove. Hibernian, as I say, chucking everything at it. It's still 0-0 here. I can't believe it. The game's gone pretty quick, to be fair, if you've watched it. Here comes Newell. Newell forward. Now down that right-hand side again now for Cove. Peter Masterson says, just finished the ball. What a school night, mate. Do you just drink a bottle of Bucky like it's red wine? You got a little glass already. Nice little 1-2 there again. But no, and there's a shot and that goes out of play. I might get a bottle of Bucky for the Rangers and Celtic live stream. How about that, guys? I haven't had a bottle of Bucky in ages. Too much sugar for me, but I might get it for the Old Firm game. That was a nice clearance there again by Cove, and they're staying strong. They're staying strong. They're seeing this one out. And now here they come again now, Newell. Ball into the danger area. Here's Hibs again there, and Cove again clearing that one away. Back out for another corner kick. Hibs forward. To be honest, Cove isn't that bad. Cove's gave it everything. They have gave it everything. And they're in really good form, by the way, Cove Rangers. 5 games or 5 wins on the bounce, I think it is. Top of League One. Running away with it at the moment in League One. 8 points clear. They make Bucky in Devon. Yes, they do. They do. I can't remember the place, but yeah, they do. You're right. It's part of a staple diet in Scotland is Buckfast, isn't it? Love it. I like it nice. I like it chilled. I like a nice cold bottle of Bucky. That's what I like. Ball sent there again by... Oh, he's taking him down there. That's going to be a free kick to Hibernian again. 14 minutes to go till full time. Or till extra time if it remains the same. And it looks like it is going that way at the moment. It really does. Hibs have not looked like scoring all of this game. And don't go to school, I don't care. Yeah, fair one, man. Here comes Hibernian again now. Ball over the top. Blocked yet again there by Cove Rangers. Forward again now by Hibernian. Liverpool 2-0 up. They look like they're pretty much through to the League Cup final. Chelsea v... Is Chelsea right? Yeah, Chelsea versus Liverpool. Classic final. That'd be a belter of a final, to be fair. I don't think Klopp's won anything else other than the chat. Well, he's not won a cup yet, has he, for Liverpool? Liverpool haven't won the cup since 2012, I don't think. Luis Suarez and Andy Carroll, I think, won the League Cup that year. Ball comes back into the box now again, now for a corner from Hibernian. There's a shot blocked again there by Cove Rangers. Ball into the danger area. There's Hibs, and that's a good chance by Nisbet. And that goes out of play yet again. And that goes out for a goal kick for Hibernian. No, sorry, for Cove Rangers. Murphy there that time just couldn't quite get it there. But this is what this is the stuff dreams are made of at the moment, you know. Cove Rangers nearly taking this game to extra time. Ooh, that'll be an interesting watch if it goes to extra time. Not expecting it. Ball forward again there by Cove Rangers. Cleared away by Hibernian. Forward by Hibs. Blocked again there by Cove. Through into the box yet again. Cleared. Oh, nice little clearance there again. Cove back onto the ball. Not for long though as Hibs get back onto it. They're running out of time here, Hibernian. 12, as I say, 11 minutes to go till stop it. So extra time, in fact. If it goes to pens, then Cove has a chance of winning, of course. Mate, this will be a coupon buster, guaranteed. That's why there's a lot of people for me looking at this one, thinking it is a proper coupon buster. Because you probably would have put Liverpool on. You'd have probably probably put Real Madrid on. And you probably would have put Hibs and just put, yeah, easy one. Hibs would have ruined a lot of people off today. Good to see Thomas M, mate. Hope you're well. Liverpool goal offside. I know. I never seen it, mate. I never seen it. I'm sure it was 2-0. I'm sure the score finished is 2-0 in that game, is it not? Ten minutes to go here at Easter Road. Hibs 0, Cove 0. Blocked again there by Cove Rangers. Arsenal game was rubbish. Here come Cove down that left-hand side. Can they nick it right at the end? Ball into the box and again cleared away by Hibernian. And it's going to go up for a corner now to Cove Rangers. Oof. That was an alright one, wasn't it? Oh, can we get some late drama here with Cove Rangers? Mental if Cove Rangers could find a way of winning this one. Cove going to send it into the box. They're bringing on a substitute here as well. Send it in here on that left-hand side here. Cove Rangers now with the corner. Ball into the box. And again, just couldn't quite get anything on target there, Cove. Headed away by Hibernian now, though. Forward yet again. And cleared away by Hibs. And now Hibs are going to try and get back on the ball. It's not really worked out for them this game. I don't think Sean Maloney would have looked at this game and think, I need to make sure. Well, I'm sure he needs to make sure he get through this one first and foremost. That's not even a guarantee. But he was probably expecting his side to win this within the 90. Louise Wise says Hibs are such a weird team. Why is that? I think I've always sung Hibs' praises. I've said that they've got a decent side. I really do like their players, but it's just not working. I don't know what it is. It's just not working. I think now Martin Boyle, that he's going to be out the door. I think things are going to get a little worse unless they reinvest the money. Thomas M says, Hibs the sack manager already, Neil Lennon to step in. I mean, people take the piss out of Neil Lennon. I think he's done a bad of a manager, to be fair. Especially at Hibs, he didn't do a bad job, did he? Got him up. Then what did he do the year after? He won the championship. Did he get No. He got sacked, didn't he, at Hibs? I can't remember now. I'm trying to think, but he'd have a weird, dodgy career. Just like a weird... circular, just constantly, Celtic Hibs, if you went back to Hibs again, that'd be mad. Hibernian forward. Down that right-hand side again now, here comes Newell. Newell in over the top. Looks like we are going to extra time. In my opinion, Hibs should be pumping Cove, and if they lose, it's genuinely embarrassing. I've seen worse. As I say, Hearts lost to Borough Rangers last year, 2-0. So there has been worse results. But yeah, Premiership sides shouldn't be losing to non-league teams. Non-league. It should be losing to League One sides. And Hibs, in my opinion, should be having the ambition again to try and go all the way in terms of trying to at least win the competition. People may laugh, but they should. A club like Hibs should be having that ambition. Should be having ambition to get into finals. They got to final in the League Cup final last year in the Scottish Cup. They're starting to become a bit sort of serial losers at the moment. But here they come again down that left hand side. But they certainly should be going out in the fourth round. Here's Doy cleared away again there by Cove Rangers. Ball back into the danger area. Here come Hibernian now forward again. Hibernian just outside the box. As they look to try and find a goal. Ball into the danger area, headed down and headed back over to the other side. Ball back into the box, down that right-hand side yet again. Oh, that's cleared away. Aiden says, I am and Airdrie game tomorrow. Hope they win. Does this go to extra time, not replay? Yes, it will go to extra time and then penalties if it remains the same in the next sort of 5 minutes or so. As I say, I didn't think this would go to extra time tonight. I really didn't think it was going to go to extra time. Ball sent long there again by Cove Rangers goalkeeper. Now Hibernian back onto it as they look to come down the other side. Now in the middle of the park there, Caden back onto it. We're close to going to extra time, troops. We are close to it. Guys, if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. If you're, I'm sure, probably Hearts fans tuning in at the moment due to... Yeah, I'm sure it's probably Hearts fans tuning in at the moment, guys, due to the to what's happening with their rivals. But as I say, we are back with Hearts on Saturday. We got Hearts live stream on Saturday when they're playing against Talbot in the Scottish Cup. And tomorrow we're back again with Rangers versus Stirling. You know, the champions, the Scottish champions, looking to try and get the first cup sort of win since coming back into the divisions again. The cups haven't really, especially under Steven Gerrard, the Scottish Cup, the furthest Rangers ever got was quarter-final. So Rangers will say looking to try and get that first cup, Scottish Cup win since 2009. That was the last time. It was 13 years ago by the time the final comes around. That's not acceptable for a club of Rangers' stature and the expectance of winning trophies. Their last cup came from 2011, so they really do need to end that cup hoodoo, and we'll need to get started by beating Stirling Albion tomorrow. Ball comes through yet again, cleared away by Cove Rangers. Coming forward now, Hibernian and over the top. As I say, time is ticking away now here for Hibernian. 4 minutes to go till... 3 minutes to go till the 90. Is there any late drama here in the 90? Ball cleared away again there by Cove. Forward by Hibernian. Rangers fans shouldn't have slagged Lennon because it was them that got him the sack. No, I wouldn't have said that. I think Lennon got the sack because of what he was doing. He just couldn't get a tune out of anyone. Headed back down there by Nisbet. Nisbet's been poor, man. Where's Nisbet gone? Where's the Nisbet gone? No, I've got an investment. I'm interested in Nisbet doing really well because, you know, Scotland really do lack a decent striker at the moment. All over the park is sort of world class, mate. Not world class, but like of top level. But striking position at the moment is something lacking. So I was really invested in Kevin Nisbet, you know, getting back to that really, really good form again. But since that Birmingham move sort of fell through for him, he's never really been the same player. Missed the sitter on Monday night against Celtic. And tonight he's done horse since coming on. To be fair, he's not had any service. I think Hibs need another attacking midfielder. They need a creative player. Ball forward yet again now from Hibernian. Blocked there again by Cove Rangers. Now here comes Campbell. Campbell puts a ball back into the box. Hibernian in the danger area. Can they get a late one now? And again, Cove Rangers just keeping that one away. Here's Newell now. Newell back into the danger area. Newell clears it. Blocked again there by Cove Rangers. Finds a way through here to Caden. Caden into the box. Now here come Hibernian. Ball through. Cleared away again there by Cove. Nice chance for Hibs. And again cleared away by Cove Rangers yet again. A minute to go till stoppage time. And it's still 0-0 here at Easter Road. Cove Rangers, League One Cove Rangers are nearly taking this tie to extra time. And I suppose we will be there for all of the action as we're following this one right to the death. And now, to be fair, if this one goes to extra time, I want it to go to penalties. I really do. If we're invested to extra time, I want to invest into penalties. Everyone probably hoping to see what happens here. Can the Hibs win it late? John Mitchell says Cove looking tired. They will be. They're a part-time team, I think, Cove Rangers. Yeah, they are. They are a part-time team. These guys have got work tomorrow morning. Here's Cove, all the way back to their goalkeeper now. Through here again now for Cove. They must be shattered. Pure adrenaline at this point. Yeah, it probably will be. It's probably going to be one of those cases where they go back into the game in a minute and... Oh, here come Hibernian now down this left-hand side. Ball into the box. Just outside into the danger area. Here come Hibernian. Is this it? Oh, and again cleared away. Cove Rangers just clearing it. Onto it now. Yeah, it's probably one of them games where it's going to go now to extra time and then Hibernian will probably just steal it. But a decent one by them. Here they come again down that left-hand side, Hibernian now. Jackie says it's going to be 1-0 to Cove in extra time. Ball down that right-hand side yet again now. Floods of green jerseys pushing forward. We're going to find out how much stoppage time is going to be added on. Hibernian with another ball back into the box. But again, couldn't get anything on target. I'm invested into the game now, troops. They've done well. 3-minute stoppage time. Are we going to get a late goal between Hibernian and Cove Rangers? Or is this one going to extra time? My goodness, I didn't think I'd be working. I didn't think I'd be doing the... I didn't think I'd be doing the night shift in this game. I really didn't. But fair play to Cove Rangers. So this is what you like to see on BBC as well. Good advert for the Scottish game. Now here they come down this left-hand side. Can Cove Rangers see this last couple of minutes out and take this to extra time? Here come Hibernian again now. Ball forward. Cleared away. And again, Cove Rangers just losing out on possession there that time. And now here come the Hibs. Hibs forward. Into the box. Oh, a nice little run there. Oh, Hibs are into the area. And again, cleared away by Cove. Meggington barking his orders down there, by the way, by the looks of things. Guys, if you are new to this channel, please do hit the old like button and subscribe. As I say, we're trying to get to 13,000 now. 30,000 is the subscriber target by the end of the year. So yeah, guys, if you can hit that like button, subscribe. We're back tomorrow with Rangers v Stirling. Then we've got Hearts versus Talbot on Saturday morning, followed by Alloa versus Celtic on Saturday evening. So plenty of Scottish Cup action coming up here on the channel, so please do subscribe. A minute to go here, though, at Easter Road, and we could be going to extra time. Here comes Kevin Nisbet as he looks to try and pick out a pass. Nisbet forward. Oh, here comes Caden. This could be a chance now for Hibernian. Can Cove Rangers see this one out? Ball into the box, and again, no green jerseys there. And Cove back in possession. Can Cove go win it up the other end? It looks. I think this is going to go to extra time now, guys. I really do. Here comes Hibernian again. It's on BBC Scotland, guys, if you're not already watching it. Here they come again now. Green jerseys flooding forward. Ball won again there by Caden. Now down that right-hand side. Here comes Nisbet. This is going to be the last chance salute now for Hibernian if they want to win this in the 90. 20 seconds left remaining. Here's Nisbet. Nisbet forward. Ball into the box. Here come Hibernian now with... a way through. This will be last kick of the game, and that just goes over the bar, and that will probably be that from the Moolah that time. And it looks like this one's going to go to extra time now, troops, so strap in. We've got another half an hour of this. My God. As I said, I didn't think I was going to be working the night shift tonight. I thought I'd be having a quiet one. I thought there was going to be loads of goals, to be fair. I really did, but my God, this is going to be the last corner kick now for Hibernian. If they don't win it now... as I say, it's going to go to extra time. Headed away. And that's that done, I think, there for Cove Rangers. And as I say, Cove have kept... oh, is it another corner? No. That's it. Full time, guys. Extra time is on the horizon now. Extra time's on the way. I'm going to go grab a quick brew quickly, guys, as I'm going to get ready for this next half an hour. But I'll be back in literally a couple of minutes. So don't go anywhere. I'll be back in 2 seconds for the extra time coverage. Oh, crapping out. Sorry, guys. The game's loud. 20 seconds late. 2 secs, troops. Sorry about that. Just turn the tunes off. Yeah, sorry. 2 secs. Yeah, the first half of stoppage time is kicked off, troops. What are you thinking? What do you think is going to go? Is it going to go to extra time? Is it going to go to penalties? Or is somebody going to win it? Now, let me know down there in the live chat. Hibs are pish, says James Alexander. Game on, says Mike. So is James Alexander again. Some Hearts fans tuning in here as well. Müller will serve in the win with extra time. Kid is has pure heart for the game. I'm sure there's a lot of Hearts fans tuning in, guys. I'm sure, guys, Hearts fans. We're back on Saturday for you guys. We're doing your Scottish Cup tie. So if you want to tune in for a live stream, please do. Rangers fans, we're back tomorrow for Rangers v Stirling. Going to be a cracker as well. And then, of course, Celtic versus Alloa on Saturday. So plenty of games here in the Scottish Cup coming up over the next couple of days. Here comes Hibernian again down that right-hand side. I'm hoping it now goes to penalties, and that's not anything towards the Hibernian fans, by the way, guys. I've not got anything invested in this match, to be fair. I'm a neutral, but I'm kind of wanting a bit of penalties now. I like penalties when it's not your team, so I would like to, once you've invested into the extra time, you kind of want penalties. The ball comes back into the box now here for Hibernian. Hibernian should have the quality. Hibs also should have the time to go and win this in the extra time interval. Here they come again now. Cleared away by Cove. Comes back out there again by Cove. Hit over the top by Hibernian. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Can they see this one? Ball forward again there by Cove Rangers. Cove Rangers going up the other side. I think someone was saying earlier on that they're probably running on adrenaline at the moment. Can Cove go kill this game off? And that's killed away there by Hibernian. Doy going up the other side. But unbelievable. Whatever happens in terms of if Cove go out at this point or whatever, or if Hibs go and score in extra time, they should be proud of themselves. They've had a really, really good game today, Cove, and they're probably dead on their feet right now. But Hibs have got no quality as they come down that left-hand side, and Ross just gets that off of one of the attacking players, puts it out for another corner, and Cove have been organised all of this game. And I hope for them they can take this to penalties. I really do. Here's Hanlon now with the ball into the box. Ball sent in. There's Hibernian. That's cleared away yet again there by Cove. Aiden says, mate, the Hibs players will have more experience in extra time than Cove. Yeah, of course. No, I'm fully expecting Hibs to go on and win this. And again, just to clarify, that I'm not hating on Hibs. As I said, I'm a neutral in this game. But here come Hibs now with the ball into the box. I'm just saying, now it's got to extra time. I kind of want it to be penalties, just because of thingy. But that's nothing towards Hibs fans, guys. So I'm a neutral in this match. I don't have anything invested in it. Scott there just blocked. Yes, penalties are exciting. Cove Rangers keeper hits that one long with 5 minutes down. Another 25 to go in terms of the rest of extra time. But what are you guys all thinking? Who do you think will go on and win the actual cup competition? Is everyone going Rangers, Celtic, Hearts, Hibs? What are we thinking, guys? As I said, I was saying at the start of the live stream, there's a lot that's laying down. There's a lot on at stake in terms of the Scottish Cup this year. If a winner comes from outside of the old firm, the financial rewards, not from the cup, but guaranteed Europe. The winner goes into the Europa League playoff round. Win that, Europa League group stage. Lose it, Europa Conference League group stage, which is still 3, 4, 5 million pounds. Here comes Cove Rangers coming down that right-hand side again. Ball into the box. Headed away and cleared away again there by Hibernian. Cove Rangers, as I say, trying to nick it at the end. John Mitchell's loving this, aren't you, buddy? Just joined. Thank you, mate. Thank you for the following. I'll try and get some more posts on there as well. The Red Baroon says, I want a Rangers final. Yeah, Rangers, as I said, Rangers under Gerrard never got to the semis, I don't think, under Gerrard in the Scottish Cup. Furthest in the cup competition went was the League Cup 2019. Scottish Cup quarter-final every single year. I mean, Aberdeen knocked them. So last year it was St Johnstone in the quarter-final. The year before that, I think it was Aberdeen. And the year before that, again, I think it might have been Aberdeen. No. Chatting rubbish. Ignore that one. The year last season it was Aberdeen. The year before that it was Hearts. And then the year before that... No. Again, starting again. Last season it was St Johnstone. The year before that it was Hearts, and then the year before that it was Aberdeen. There you go. All at the quarter-final stage. I remember it now. Airdrie final, hope they win on it tomorrow. Oh, I meant Rangers versus Cove Rangers. That'd be mad, wouldn't it? Here come Hibernian again now. Ball in over the top. Cleared away by Cove. Here comes what's his name? Newell. Blocked there again by Cove Rangers. Ball going to be sent into the danger area now by Hibernian. Ball forward. Hopefully this is a sign of a good cup weekend. By the way, I love a good cup weekend. Say Rangers v Sterling tomorrow at Ibrox. It's all some lower league teams as well. I like to see the lower league teams come to the big stadiums, get a bit of finance pumped into them. Tom Crossan says, "Come on, Cove Rangers." He loves it. Here comes Hibernian again into the danger area again. Oh, it's a chance. Oh, it's a save by Cove. Unbelievable save there, and that goes out for another corner kick to Hibernian. And as you see, the Cove Rangers players are dead on their feet at the moment, but what a save there, just denying Doig, and he couldn't stick that into the back of the net as that just goes wide of the post. And as I say, Cove Rangers are in it, boys. They're in it to win it. They are in it to win it, big Cove Rangers. Fair play to them. Ball played out to that left-hand side here again. Here come Cove. Blocked by Hibs. Oh, Cove running down this left-hand side now. Can they go on and win this now? Ball into the danger area. And again, they just couldn't quite get it up there. I think they're hoping on penalties, are Cove, at the moment. They're just hanging it out for it. Belter, as that ball just came back into the box there that time. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Shout out to Big John Mitchell, gives us a follow on the IG, man. 3 followers away on Pure Scottish Football's Instagram, guys, from 100. So if you haven't already, do give us a follow on Instagram. We are 3 away from 100. That'd be amazing if we can cross that tonight. And also, of course, do subscribe to the YouTube channel if this is the first time you have viewed the old channel. As I say, we got a busy weekend of Scottish Cup football coming up. I really cannot wait for it. Terry Tucker says, come on, Cove Rangers. Kyle's Aviation says, Hibs look done for. Cove, this is your win. Cove over the top, headed away by Hibernian again. Blocked there again by Cove Rangers now coming up for a throw-in. BBC's views are probably going right through the window now. Ball forward. Long ball over the top. Now here comes Cove Rangers yet again. Blocked again there by Hibernian. Cove Rangers pushing forward. 10 minutes done now. 5 minutes left to go of the first half. 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes to go till penalties if we get there. But we're a third of the way through extra time. Is there going to be more? Where do I live? I live in England at the moment, mate. Hibs played out from the back there with Hanlon again. Cuts it in forward there again by Hibs. Blocked there by Hibbiger. Oh, Cove Rangers clearing it. And that time comes off Doig, and that's going to go out for a goal kick. And to be perfectly honest to you guys, sorry Hibernian fans, but Hibs don't deserve a win. They've not been good at all in this match. They really haven't. I think at the moment the fair enough decision would be take it to penalties. Honestly, that would be an unbelievable finish. No worries, Aiden. No, don't worry about that, man. Long ball hit forward there again by Cove. Oh yeah, I don't think we brought up the discussion. Did anyone see, what's his name? Why has this not been mentioned that much? Johnny Hayes. Who saw Johnny Hayes' Barnet last week, by the way? Oh, I say last week, on Tuesday. Died like Gaza Blonde, man. What the hell's he doing? Big Johnny Hayes, what a bloke. Barnet is crazy. Ball forward again there, again from Cove. Cleared away on the flags up there that time by Cove, and that's going to go out for a free kick to Hibs. 3 minutes left of the, or 2.5 minutes, left of the first half of stoppage time. Ball forward again now, though, for Hibernian. What a game. Cheers, Tom Crossan, mate. Thank you. Would you think Hearts fans would want Hibs to win because they're an Edinburgh, from Edinburgh? Us Glasgow people want each other to on. I don't think that's the case, Michael. Mate. I think Hearts fans would be loving this, to be perfectly honest. Big Sean Maloney cleared away. You can come to an Airdrie game. Nah, mate, I can't. No, not today, man. I can't be coming to Airdrie. I'm staying down in Cornwall at the moment, mate. I can't be coming to Airdrie for a game. Hayes should have been sent off for his Barnet. His Barnet was... his Barnet. I don't think there's been enough light. I think... we put up a post on the channel. I think it was quite funny. 2 seconds. It said, some really disgraceful scenes at Pataudry. I'm sure the SPFL will fully investigate. But to me, it looks like Johnny Hayes is a man in his 30s in 2022 with dyed peroxide blonde hair. Oh, man. Stinking, wasn't it? Barnet, man. Here come Hibs now with a throw-in, though. Closing in now to half-time of stoppage time. Ball forward. And Cove just clearing away there, just about. Cove going forward. Blocked again there by Hibernian. Couple seconds left remaining in the first half. TJ Husky says, Cove have been great, don't you think? Mate, they've been unbelievable today. They really have. Oh, Hibs nearly there, nearly finding a goal. And that just gets cleared away. Literally just gets cleared away. Who do I think is going to win? Mate, I don't want to be harsh on the Hibs fans, man, because I don't have anything against them or anything like that. But yeah, Cove, mate, you got to want Cove to win, man. They've done so good in this game. They've done amazingly well. Here they come going up the other end. Cove Rangers now down this left-hand side. And again, just cleared away by the Hibernian defence. And that will probably be that in terms of the first half, guys. Second half coming up. 15 minutes to go till we find the fate. Can Cove take this to penalties? It'd be massive if they do. James Alexander said, mate, the referee's decisions on Pataudry was horrendous. And that was from both sides, by the way. Both Rangers and Aberdeen. Alan McGregor probably should have been sent off, but my God, some of the decisions towards Rangers were Kent's yellow cards. Oh my God, they were horrendous decisions at both sides of the equation as well. Horrendous refereeing. One of the Cove players has hit the deck. Hopefully he's going to be all right. I don't know if they've made all their substitutions, but he's just getting his leg rubbed there. It's probably they're not used to playing this much football, to be perfectly honest, Cove Rangers. It's going to be 1 minute stoppage time added on here at the end of extra time. Could we have a magical night here in the Scottish Cup? McAllister is up to his feet now. I think he'll just try and take a breather. And Cove will have to do without him until the second half of extra time. Ball back into the danger area. Refs in Scotland are crap, says John Mitchell. No, definitely they are bad. Here's Doig. Doig moving forward now for Hibs. Just outside the box now. Cuts inside here again. Oh, into the danger area. That's Hibernian. That's out of play. Referees give a corner. Hopefully they can see it out. It's got to go. It's got to go to extra. It's got to go to penalties now. It's the only fair equation now. It's got to go to penalties, man. We can't go through half an hour of extra time to get a last minute winner. I cannot be doing that. It needs to go to penalties. Oh, Hibs are nearly in there. Oh, Cove just about clear it. Nice clearance. That should probably be that. There it is. Half time in extra time, guys. Second half is coming up in a minute. My goodness. Closer and closer till penalties. Oh, mate, what a sick game so far. It really is. Guys, if you are enjoying yourself, please do hit that like button and subscribe. We are back with more Scottish football content over the weekend. As I say, I'm just trying to promote out to the different audience here as well. As I said, there's some Hibs fans, Hearts fans tuning in, Cove Rangers fans tuning in. Do subscribe. I do cover a lot of Scottish football content. As I say, today did some Hibs related content and Hearts related content today on the channel. So do hit that big subscribe button and smash that like button. As we've got Scottish football, Scottish Cup action all weekend. Rangers v Stirling tomorrow, Hearts v Talbot on Saturday, followed by Alloa versus Celtic. So plenty of games coming up here on the channel. Oh my God. And now 15 minutes to go here till penalties. Will there be penalties? That's the question. Belter, ball. Now here we go for the second half. The Hibs players, bless them, they do look absolutely knackered, but what's going to happen here? For those of you who want to know the scores throughout the rest of Europe, Liverpool went on to go and beat Arsenal 2-0 in the final. They all play Chelsea in the League Cup final, March 1st, I think that is. Into the Italian Cup, or Coppa Italia, if you want to call it that. Roma 3-1 up. Well, they beat Lecce 3-1. PSV Eindhoven 2-1 against Telstar. And Ajax Amsterdam beat Excelsior Massalucis 9-0. DeLillo getting 4 goals. Rega, House and Darmy. Oh my God, 9-0 in that game anyway, my Ajax. Who else have we got in here? Real Madrid beat Elche 2-1 after extra time. And currently Barcelona and Atletico Bilbao are currently drawing 1-1. Ferran Torres and Munian scoring those 2 goals. Currently now Hibernian have another corner here as they're looking to try and avoid extra time. Ball goes into the box and that's out of play there again. Nicely done there by them. I can't believe The Apprentice is still on TV. Why is that? Pish. Ball hit forward there again. Guys, it's still 0-0. Don't listen to the fake scores. I'm on time here. I've got the BBC iPlayer. Sorry, I'm on BBC. I've got the live game on. Hibs are running riot. Mate, you can tell the Cove players are absolutely knackered. Here they come. Here's Newell. Newell forward. Down that left-hand side to Doig. And you know what? In all of this time, 106 minutes of football has been played and Hibs have created hee-haw. They've literally created nothing. Absolute zero in this game. As I said, Hibs fans, let me know down in the live chat who you guys need to sign. Who do Hibs need now in the transfer window? I think if Martin Boyle's going, it's imperative that Hibs get someone on that right-hand side. They also need an attacking midfielder. That's what they've lacked today, is creativity in the final third. You know, you get the ball to Nisbet, you know, he's going to score you goals. But yeah, it's been really, really poor. Here come Hibernian, though. Oh, I just wanted the post. That was so close there. I think that was Kevin Nisbet talking at the devil. And he nearly found the back of that. Just goes wide at the post there that time. And Hibs, you feel, getting closer and closer. Cove players are absolutely knackered out there. But yeah, hopefully it can go down to a penalty shootout, though. I'm really hoping for that. I think Cove do deserve it. They've been fantastic today. They really have. No wonder why they're sailing through League One at the moment. Here come Cove now down that left-hand side here again. Ball into the danger area, and that's blocked. And one back there by Macy. Macy distributes it out to that left-hand side yet again. Now here come Hibernian. Hibernian are probably going to chuck absolutely everything at it in the last sort of few minutes. Say 11 minutes to go here. Hibernian back onto the ball. Just outside the box is Murphy. And again, he can't get through the blue jerseys. Nice defending there again by Cove Rangers. Ball back into the box by Hibernian. And again, one back there by the goalkeeper. I think comes off the keeper and goes back out of play. That's going to go out. In fact, it comes off Nisbet. It's going to go out for a goal kick to Cove Rangers. Oofed. Boy, just hanging on, eh? Two followers away from 100 on Instagram, by the way, guys. If you haven't already followed the Instagram account, we're at Pure Scottish Football. 2 followers away from 2 followers away from 100 on Instagram. So if you haven't already, guys, we do update Scottish football posts and stuff like that. Whether you support Cove Rangers, Hibs, Rangers, Celtic, Hearts, guys, do give it a follow. Ball comes forward again now, cleared away again there by Hibernian. Cove Rangers now getting into the mix. The ball goes back out for another throw-in. These Hibs fans mustn't be happy. They're about 9 minutes away from watching a penalty shootout. Worst thing to watch if it's your team in a penalty shootout. I think there will be questions asked tomorrow in the Edinburgh News, sorry. Or the Edinburgh Times, or whatever they call it these days. Of Hibs' performance. However, I know there's one part of Edinburgh that'll be absolutely loving this. Gorgie, as they call it. Gorgie rules, or the Hearts fans would say. Kyle H, good to see you, man. This is intense now. Yes, I know. We sat through the whole of it. Jeez, man. Here comes Newell again. Newell forward. Even to this stage, man, these Cove Rangers players are literally dead on their feet. And they just can't get through. The Cove are just getting the ball away. Nicely done there again by Cove. Oh, they just lose it there. Hibernian through. Oh, it's a chance for Hibernian down this left-hand side. Are they going to kill it off right now? And again, cleared just about there by Cove. And cleared away again. Hibernian back into the box, though. And this is going to be intense now. This is going to get intense now. 8 minutes to go here at Easter Road into a penalty shootout to decide the fate of these two sides. Hibernian hit it forward. Hibernian down that right-hand side again. Cove have been so well. Have done really well defensively in this game. Here come Hibernian just outside the box. There's a chance for Hibernian. And Cove Rangers just bullying him off it there. Almost through, and Hibs are in, and there's the goal. Hibernian nick it late on, and it's Kevin Nisbet who scores the goal, and there you go. Hibernian have probably, as I say, just nicked it right at the death, and it's Kevin Nisbet who scores the goal, and gutted for Cove Rangers. So close to a penalty shootout, but it's Kevin Nisbet who scores the goal here. However, there is 8 minutes to go of this stoppage time, but extra time, but Hibernian have been poor today. Really bad, and that's probably the first thing in this whole game that they've created that's looked good, but it's been really bad. Jesus. There you go. How will Cove Rangers respond now? Can they nick a goal late on here? They've done so well. As I said at the start of the game, even I said at half time, if Cove managed to get this game to extra time, well, even if they had lost the game in the 90, there's still so much to take away from it in terms of the positivity. They've come to Easter Road. They've came to a place that's, it's a hard place to go. Rangers, Celtic sometimes struggle here. It's a hard place to go. And they've come here from League One, and they held their own. They didn't look like they certainly didn't look out of place, and they've managed to get it. And it's taken Hibernian 12 minutes to score a goal against them. They're 8 minutes away from taking it to penalties. Still not over yet, though, as they come forward yet again. Here come Hibernian down that left-hand side. Chance for Hibernian to try and make this 2-0 and really kill off this game. Here come Hibs now again, and that's blocked by Cove. Can Cove nick something late on now, though, as they go up the other way? They are dead on their feet, though, Cove Rangers, as they push forward. 5 minutes left to go here in Leaf. I like that one. Big Scott Ross gets a yellow card. Say 5 minutes to go here in Edinburgh. Cove need a goal to take this to penalties. Hibs clear that one away again. Ball moving through. Down that left-hand side, here come Hibernian yet again. Chance for them. Ball back into the box, and that's cleared away again there by the Hibs. Everyone's going down with cramp, even the Hibs players. Jesus me, they must be unfit. I'm even going down with cramp sitting down for so long. Big Nisbet is those goal is the only difference here, but I would be asking questions if I was a Hibs fan tomorrow. I'd be demanding a few more names through the door. Really, and especially Martin Ball, that looks like his departure is imminent. Hibs need another couple. They do need another couple, especially in that creative department. Here they come again now. Cove Rangers just playing it back the way. Hit it along over the top. Good to see Donkey Shorts. Big Paul McCann, good to see you, mate. Long time no see. Paul brought down there again by Hibs. Big no. He goes into the book now. And then there we go. Cove Rangers have got a free kick. They're going to chuck everything at it. Why and why shouldn't they? Can they nick something late? Ball comes in. Oh, Cove! Oh, can they nick one? They've nicked it! Oh, no, they've not. They just went wide of the post. How? Oh, mate. So close there from Anderson. Nearly getting an equaliser right at the end of this game. That was close. That was really close there by Cove Rangers. Oh, I think it may have just came off a green jersey, though, and it will go out for a corner kick. Can Cove nick something here with 3 minutes to go? Can they get something here? Ball sent into the box. And Macy comes out there dominating and collects it. Oh, mate, so close from Cove Rangers. That would have just been mental there if they had scored that goal. So close. So close. 2 minutes to go. It looks like it's going to be Hibernian's night. But hopefully this is a good sign to show that we've got some good cup ties this weekend. The champions, they host Stirling Albion tomorrow at Ibrox. Same time, 7:30 we'll be live. Hopefully the Jazz looking to bounce back from a disappointing result at Batordry at the weekend. No, I keep saying the weekend, on Monday. On Tuesday, sorry, get it right the second time. Third time even. And then massive game from Hearts against Talbot. Saturday, 12 o'clock. So some big games coming up over the Scottish Cup that we're covering here on the channel. So if this is the first time you have found the channel, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe. As I say, plenty of action this weekend. And I think Cove Rangers may have won another free kick just outside the box here. A bit of a kerfuffle here with Joe Newell and some of the Cove Rangers players. Here they come now, Cove. Hit that one long again. Into the box. Oh, no one in a blue jersey's there. However, one of the guys is going back down that right-hand side again now to go get it. Here come Cove. Can they chuck something at it? They're going to chuck everything at it. The kitchen sink's going through there as well. And that's cleared away here again by Hibernian. 1 minute to go. And Hibs are in possession. Ball forward there again by them. And again, cleared away. That Cove manager must take some positives away from it. It's been a positive game for them. Ball into the danger area again now from Hibernian. Forward. Hibs looking for that second goal though. Ball done. My goodness. Well, it looked like it was going to be something for a while. The Cove Rangers could have took it to extra time, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case anymore. As this game is pretty much done. Hibs have the ball right where they want it. And that is that, I think. For Hibernian, for Hibernian, they will be the first team of the weekend to go through to the next round. As I say, but so many positives to take away if you're Cove Rangers, by the way. Really, 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 really fantastic game. They've done really well. They can keep their heads held high. Unlucky probably not to take this to penalties. Hibs probably undeserving of the win, but what a game though. It has been a fantastic match, and I'm glad I tuned into it now. I really am. One more minute to go. And that'll be that, I think, by the way. Ball forward. As I say, Hibs still got the ball right where they want it. Couple minutes stoppage time left remaining. And that will be that. Nicely dealt with there again by Hibernian. Yeah, congratulations, Hibs. Through, first team through to the 5th round, I think it is. Draw will be made on Saturday after the Alloa v Celtic game, guys. So make sure you tune in for the draw to see who Hibs get next. I'll be back tomorrow for Rangers v Sterling, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hit that like button as always. Subscribe to the channel. And give us a follow on Instagram, Pure Scottish Football. We are closing in on to 100 followers. Thank you so much, guys. Take care and look.